Hello! I'm sorry, you guys. Hi. I had to let my dogs out, and since this was like impromptu, I just needed to find all my crap. But she did text me. How are you guys? Aw, you guys are so much inspiration. It is just ridiculous. I mean, just amazing. I'm gonna put it on my, and do you like my hat? Thank you. Blind as a damn bat. When you're doing jewelry and stuff, you know, you gotta have all these gears and cogs. Goodness gracious. Hello, Cloud. Hello, Stardust. I absolutely love our emojis. I think they're so cool. It's kind of right. Hey now, get up on that. See what's going on. Let me get up like a proctologist up in this joint. So, I do have a giant bottle of spring water. I'm so excited. Yeah, I guess I'll be drinking on this live. So, y'all want to play? Yeah. Let me get this other device here because it wasn't something and I just need to get up. You like it? Yeah, it's my monocle. Yeah. I mean, I am all over a monocle. Some fire trucks, monocle, all that jazz. Yeah. Gotta get you one of these. Just gotta go to the old hobby store. Get you one of these. Oh no, I didn't get this at the hobby store. I got this Harbor Freight. Yeah. Oh, she's the Monopoly dude. Yeah. How you doing? I can see you real good. See everything's going on right now. Yeah. If that's too close, give me one of these. Give me a little bit of this. Then, I really need some jazz. Hold on. I'm gonna let it fit my little apple head. Oh, yeah. Look, blinders. Hello, blinders. So, this is it. It's gonna be so fun. Yeah. Hi, Vaughn. You need this for termite hunting. Actually, I have a whole bunch of head thingies that go on that it's got lights all over them. Well, y'all know which ones we use to go frogging. I don't use those, but I might. So, I have a problem seeing. Vaughn, do you like my monocle? Let's see if I can see your pores. Get real close, doctor, in here. Yeah, get them all up in your nose and stuff. Yep. Looking good there. Looking good. You need one of these for termite season, though. See? So you can pop the bugs. Because that's what I did. I turned out all the lights and was like, had one main light on so it would attract the bugs and the heat and everything. And I just went like that over and over again. It was exhausting, I must tell you. Let's see. I survived, girl. The peanut dude, and that's how, oh, good God. I'm just trying to catch up real quick. I am so tired. Was I in your attic looking around today with my monocle and my lights, my little fancy lights here, fancy dancy? I had somebody tell me that I was just dumb as dog shit because I wanted to do YouTube. Yeah, I was like, ain't this some shit? Let's just hear this old tale, shall we? I got every single one of mine. But yeah, you were up in the attic today looking around. Jeez, how was that? How was that? How was that? Because today was so hot. You could have fried an egg for sure. For sure. I'm trying to get this tight on my little nipple head. Because I have a nipple head. I'm glad you guys are fun and can play around. So that's what I got in trouble for, or I got reprimanded for from a child. I was like, dude, you don't even know my personality. Because, you know, yeah, bet it was hot up there. Uh-huh. Yeah. Did you look pretty good up there? You're going to spot, treat, and foam the rest. Oh, yes. Yeah. 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 Uh-huh. Got to put Vaughn in there, too. Oh, there he is. With the, be careful. Don't fall through the ceiling. I have done that before. Christmas. 12 years old. We went up in the attic. Fell right through. Here comes Dingle Dangle, y'all. Like this. I busted through and I was like, hey, holding on to a rafter. How's everybody doing? Everybody's having hors d'oeuvres. Things are going great. Anybody need a cocktail? Yeah, just up here in the hanging out. So, I might have been 14. I don't remember how old I was, but I was playing. Yeah, it's just you four. I don't really girl. I want to have fun, and you guys are so fun. So, nobody knows what I'm talking about half the time. It's great. I see things in pictures in color, like I dream in color, and everything is in stereo. So that's how, when you have ADHD, your brain goes everywhere, right? So when I'm doing stuff, it might be a squirrel, and then a song will pop in. And so then I'll take it there. Or if I'm remembering something, let's say I have to remember a situation or a movie or something like that, I put myself back in that place. So on the couch or wherever I was, and smell what was going on. Hi, enjoy the know me. How are you? Hello. The know me, that is cute. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I can have like 5 different conversations at once. It's really freaking spooky. I mean, I swear to God. I don't know, it's rare. But yeah, let me catch up and see. You guys want to make something? Because I brought lots of goodies for you guys. And I'm just going to go off this phone. I'm not going to have something. I don't want to keep looking at all kinds of craziness. So the last time I made stuff, I made some jewelry. And I made, let me get a good background for this. I made this piece here. Hold on just a second. What am I doing? Huh. I know, you never get distracted, huh? You little monocle, getting up in there. All right, check this out. So last time, shit. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Hold on. Solution junction, what's your function? You gotta get a piece of silicone matte. Boom! And it's pink, so we'll just see through it. Simpsons. Love me some Simpsons. Yes, hyper-focused at the same time. Because there's a lot of things going on. It's just not the conversation that I'm having with you guys. I am, making sure I'm double chin like this the whole time. Not really though. But, trying to read the chat, and like also what I'm doing tomorrow is going through my head because I went and got the chickens all kinds of cool stuff to eat. And Skillet was having a bad day. So I said, come over. No telling what we're going to get into. Come over and let's just have a blast. Let the world do their thing and we'll just do our thing, which is have fun. So, somebody said something really nasty to me and I said to myself, you're a dumbass. You just gave me the best inspiration ever. You think I can't accomplish something. Just because you can't put your mind to it and do it doesn't mean you have to insult me, my friend. So, let's see if we can't get some better light up in here on the situation. Let me turn, you know what? Let me turn it around and function this sucker. Jeez Louise. All right, so. I could put it on the blue. Durr. Wipe the camera like a ding dong. Let's see if I can get my light on the situation here. This is First time caller, long time viewer. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck's going on. Can't really see. But there. Are we? Hold on. Let me double tap that screen. It's so hard to see what the shit's going on. You can't see shit. I can't see a damn thing. Oh, wait a minute. Hey there. You're an all-star. Get your game on and let's play. Okay. So that's what I made last time. I haven't cleaned this up. These are some pressed flowers. And I believe, I don't think this is the one Stardust wanted. I think I need to make these things better for my apple head. Hey, Nympha. How are you? This is the one I made last time. Catch up to der. Let's see if y'all can actually see it. Oh, I wish I could get a better view from the back. I think this is the one that Stardust wanted. I can't remember which one you said you liked. This is better on this background, but you still can't see it. Whatever. That one. And then there's this one. But we're not gonna make jewelry tonight. We're gonna make something fun. Something cool. I do have one of these little thingies, which has dog hair all over it, which I need to clean. But I do have my trusty tape, so let's get to that. Yeah, we can get that done. So I'm gonna turn it around when I make something, but let's turn the light off to conserve a little bit. Bitchy. There. I wanted to make this box. So this, not this box. This is already made. Bought it at the Dollar Tree, whatever. But these. This is my snake skin. Oh, it's beautiful. This was Big Bertha. Hi, Anupam! Girl, you so damn funny. I mean, you are so funny. You slay it. You slay it, girl. I am so proud I have a friend like you. Okay. Know what I'm saying? You're just too funny. Too funny. So, I have this box here. And I have a really cool skull too. It's like a, like a dinosaur skull head or something. I'm quite sure. But I thought we'd make one, or maybe it's a, oh, I know what it is. It's a crow. It's a crow skull. It's a crow skull. I totally forgot about that. But I do have a human one if we need that too. Yeah, got me one of them. Mm-hmm. Got them in 2 colors, white and black. I do. I have a 4-pack over there. But I thought this crow head would be really cool, and we could decide what to do with it. I also have this box here. So this would be the top of the box. This filigree right through here. I have all kinds of fun filigree still. And the bottom. And the 2 sides. And then also the other 2 sides. Yeah. Yeah. You got a real one off a rattlesnake? Oh my gosh. How is everybody? I totally forgot to ask. I'm so tired. And then I also have this box here, but it's a circular box. So this would be the bottom of it. And it has this little hole in it. And it came with these nifty little suckers. I'm gonna lay it on the bottom here. Shibbity bang, shibbity boo. I don't know what to do. Don't know where they went, but if I get to them, which I did now. Hey! Came with these. Hey, keeping it real. Hey, hen. Hold on just a second. We're gonna, oops. I'm gonna do the blue pants dance here. How y'all doing? We're gonna make some stuff with resin. And so this box, hold on, I'm making everybody blue pants real quick so you guys can connect. And if there's somebody in here that, but only the ones that I know, of course. I can recognize. So got you hen. Let's keep it real, man. Let's just, you know what? Just keep it real. You know? Just keep it real. Love that. Did I miss anybody else? If I did, they can comment down below. Something. So, oh, shit. About to lose my joke. So anyways, this one has this little swivel on it. And then it has another layer that has, this one has 4 small sections, and then this one would cast with larger sections. And so you understand, it would go like this on the swivel. I have smaller ones, and then a top. And so it would be like that when you opened it up, if that makes sense. Yes, ma'am, sir, keeping it real. You get it on. I also have pens, so I can make pens, and they really write. It's not in blood or anything. It's real ink, for real. And then I have, anybody want to do a light switch cover? Who wants to do a light switch cover? You want to do 1, want to do 2, or 3? Options everywhere. I mean, whew. Yeah. I have this other really weird box. I have a lot of cool shit. I do. I'm not gonna lie. So, I'm not gonna lie. I do. I have a lot of cool shit. So, how I do it is, it's really hard. I'm glad that you like my gadgets, keeping it real. It's really hard to, will you marry me tomorrow? Who is gonna get married tomorrow? Fun. Not me though. Wait, I got a twitchy head now. Oh God, give me the twitchies. Oh God, just the thought about it. Ugh. Excuse me, I like to open my mouth just a little bit. So, yeah, don't get married. I mean, have the ceremony and shit. Don't sign no papers. Don't send that off to nobody. No, indeed. My resin is by Let's Resin, and I use UV for, right, Vaughn? So, UV resin. So just like when you go get your fingernails done, or the lady massages your fingers, it rubs the lotion on its skin. It's the same concept. So, like I said, movie songs pop into my head when I'm thinking. So this is a UV light that you would put your nails in. Yeah. Your toenails, your fingernails, somebody else's fingernails, whatever. This has a mirror on the inside. But I have another one too, because I like to double time it. You know how I do. You know how I do. I take it to extremes. So, push it as far as it can go. See what will happen. I have a couple other things that I thought we might play with too. So these are some dried little roses that I have. Oh, they're falling apart right now, as a matter of fact. If you wanted to put those in anything, I have Day of the Dead skulls. Like, we can make cool, look, there it is. Cool skull stuff, Day of the Dead stuff. This is a 5-leaf or 4-leaf clover that I had made. It needs to be polished, and it's kitty cat. And then another one right here of a 4-leaf that I found. I'm just gonna have to get a better tripod and all that good stuff, better lighting and all that jazz. But who cares? An old antique lamp on top of me. See, so y'all are. Why fake it? Right? You met me by watching my videos. Double like that screen. Place it. Oh, yeah. Double tap that screen. Cha-ching. So, I also have glow-in-the-dark pigments. Huh. Talk about getting crazy with the cheese whiz. Yeah. got a lot of resin. And then I also have some food grade resin that I have these big planks of cypress that were milled. They were pulled out of the, I don't know, one of the rivers. They're hundreds and hundreds of years old, and they milled them down for me to make tables and things out of. I'm gonna make charcuterie boards, and I have a table I'm working on. These fabulous legs for my birthday, like these antique, giant claw, you know, the big lion that comes down. It's got huge claws, and they're like this big around, super tall. So I'm making myself like a custom table. Ain't no big deal. But this is glow-in-the-dark pigments that I have. And then I have different colors that I can color everything. So why don't you guys tell me what you want to make? We have, oh, this little cool thing makes really cool, like star thing, like sun catcher. We have a crow skull on a palm. You smiley, did I make you happy? Did I make you smile? Because let me tell you, life is too difficult, and I was getting so wrapped up in the drama or whatever, somebody else's stuff, and frankly, my brain was hungry. It was starving for like anything besides stupid shit, you know? The hearts and the smiley faces, thank you. You know how his eyes do. I come in there, we up in the house. Y'all like this? This is my apple head. Get used to it, whatever. It's gonna happen over and over again. It's just the way it is. Thank you. So what do you guys want to do? So we're sending you hearts and smiles. Thank you. I think Stardust wants to do the skull. So when we think about this resin is gonna be clear. I can make it any color we want. I can also do really fun stuff, like put anything I want in it. I got golden flakes for you. I also have silver flakes, any color that you want. Over the rainbow, under the rainbow, and in between the rainbow too. I don't know where that came from. I just make up shit as I go along. So I had jewelry stuff too. You can put it all together and make some cool stuff. We can make these into earrings. We can make them into a necklace. We can make them into a sun catcher. We can make it into all kinds of stuff. We can actually stick it on something else. Like a box. Boom. Yo. What's up now? Just gotta have a little bit of imagination and creativity. Yeah. So, thank you for sending all of this. Oh, I hope you want the gold in there? Okay, so now that you want gold, let's talk about the colored gold, shall we? And how many options we can have with that colored gold. Let me get one of the old boxes out that has all the old junk that we play with. This is just one of like, I don't know how many boxes. They all lock. Home Depot. No, they really are. Thing open. Well, if I could get it open, we could play with some glitter. Hold on. What? Didn't even need to read the instructions? Please make me your slave. Oh man, slave. Yeah. No slaves. It's 50-50. I don't know who you're talking to, but you're hanging around with this gal pal. We've got all kinds of cool shit we can do. Now remember, I have all of those 4 and 5 leaf clovers. So we have flakes, which are gold. They're like a multicolor, so it has a bronze, a gold. I'm not sure if you can see that too well, Stardust. I'm so sorry. So this is option 1. Um, he'll try to be a good slave. Aww, love that. Do you know anything about chainsaws? Because I have some trees. We have the big gold flakes. Yeah, I like if I was gonna have a significant other, they would definitely get their hands dirty and they would not be afraid. So this is that color again. To go fix some shit. You know, I don't know, I'm hands-on. I like to do things. Oh, and there's this shimmery iridescence right here. But it's, hold on. I not only have a monocle, friends, I have a light. You can't see that. But it's not the greatest light in the world. What's up, Beignet? What's up, Rue? But it's like a lot of blues in this one. You see my grays? Because I just have not had time to do any henna. Next week, who knows what color. I was gonna wear a black wig because I thought it would be really fun to call this thing like get your wig and hula hoop and just everything. Hey, Alvin! 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 You feel like the crow's pretty? Okay, I want to do the big chunks because oh my god, I have so many safety pins we can put in things. Golden ones. Silver ones. You name it. I also have flowers we can drop in there. So, Alvin, man, you live in the most wonderful place. You guys do the most amazing stuff. You're more inclined to make food? That's good. Yeah. I used to do that. But no. Well, I did go to the grocery today, but I got all fresh stuff. And nobody really eats that. It hangs out with me, so. These are really cool. These are cockaburs. You know when you go in the grass and you get cockaburs stuck everywhere? Well, I got a whole bunch of them. I have them in green and I have them in black because, man, if this thing doesn't get right with the Lord, I don't know what's going to happen here, kids. Maybe I'm too close to that light. Yeah, like, it looks like a nugget of something else, you know, but that's not what this is. This is cockaburs. This is a plant. Don't get me started. I'm going to tell you what I'm holding in my hands. So these are just the clusters. And they're in like clusters of 3 and 4. But I just thought that would make a really cool necklace. Or like earrings. I wish you guys could see that. Where is my phone? Let me see what the hell. But there's like, you know, bunches of clusters. Aw, thank you. Thank you. When I wake up in the morning, I wake up running, taking off, like I'm ready. Like, let's go play. Let's go get into something, you know? And most people, I don't know, they think that's weird. That's cool. Whatever. Stay in your bed. I don't give a damn. I'm going outside. So let's do this, shall we? Should we make it glow in the dark? We have fuchsia, and we're gonna do gold. That's right. Let me see if I have a golden. Hey, how y'all doing at this angle? All right. So I've got my tape. Andy, is that Andy Mon? Hey. So everybody in here, when you come to mine, I don't really get trolls too much because I'm not trollerific, I guess. But I would give them a run for their money. So, boy, I would have to say, we'd have to have a code word though. It would be like mute this or something, you know? Just let it rip. And when people think you're crazy, they, you know what? They leave you alone. You know what I mean? That's always been my motto. Crazier you think I am? Huh. better off I'll be. Because then your dumb ass won't be coming around. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool life like that. Because people don't want to, you know. Oh, she's nuts. Fantastic. Yeah, sure am. I'll just make you giggle all day. Shit. Sounds like a rough world to me. All right, so Stardust, are we going gold? Well, let me start over again. There's also dyslexia, kids. How are you today? Hi, how you doing? How's it going? How are you? This is gold. Real gold. This is the, not real gold, but the color gold. And then these flakes here are crazy. So, aww. Anupam, did y'all see, oh, it's 2 a.m.? No, it's 12:47 here my time. Lucy! Oh, guys, not all of my favorite people are here, but like, most of them. I'm so glad you guys came. Alvin, Stardust, Cloud, Anupam, a hen. Oh my gosh. Vaughn. Giggity. Giggity, giggity, Vaughn. Giggity, giggity. Anupam, keeping it real. Just gotta keep it real. To the beat, just one stroke. What might be right for you might not be right for some. Man, I can't remember the rest of the words. Alvin, Lucy, y'all are just amazing. Anupam, Ambient. I don't know this fella. Andy Mon. I'm so glad you guys are all here. So let's get to it. So Stardust, Lucy, you are new. Alvin is new. We're making art, and this is a crow's head mold made out of silicone, because silicone has a very high melting temperature, and you can cast all kinds of wonderful things inside of these, especially if it bubbles. Yeah, so this is what we're doing. The first gold, not the copper. Great. Amazing. Do you guys want to see the process? Because I can turn this around. I'll still be stupid and goofy. I talk to myself and my animals like this all damn day. It's just as fun as shit. I have a great day with myself. I really do. Ambien, how are you? Are you, hold on just a second. Mixed mangle, have yourself a good old time. Bacon. Lucy, when I went and saw some things that on your post, you had this really cute outfit on. You looked really cute. And I'm not gonna wear gloves because I wanna show you why you wanna wear gloves, right? Because I can tell you not to wear, you gotta wear gloves because this and this and this, but if you don't see it, feel it, smell it, get affected by it, at least see me get affected by it, which it won't hurt me or anything like that, but if you do this yourself, you might forget the gloves. And now you'll always remember, because I have this long word salad, long story. So now every time that you go to do something and you need rubber gloves or like gloves, you're gonna be like, I just remember that home salon. She was just talking up a mess. And she reminds me to wear safety gloves every time. It's amazing. But Asuka! Alvin, thank you for staying up and watching. I know it's late and I appreciate it. So I have put my resin that I get from Let's Resin. I'm just kidding. I just do fun, stupid stuff all the time. So just let me, my thing. It's like musical theater all the time. Let's Resin. I put resin in here and yeah, a mess a lot of times, and that's okay because this stuff is messy and it's just dried and whatever. It's not like gooing like that. It's dried, but is after a while it does. Hey, Easy Home, how you doing? Hold on just a second. You guys are always welcome if you're a friend of mine to mix and mingle with all of my friends. Everybody is absolutely amazing. I mean, top notch, or I wouldn't be friends with you. Duh. And they're spot on. So if you come, lots of love. So I did take my tape, and you always want to clean the mold out. So I don't think I showed you guys that. So took a little bit of the tape there, you see. And I took my mold, and I stuck my finger right here. And I wrapped that rascal around my fingers. And then you just kind of, you want to get any kind of dust or anything like that, because we will also be using fire starters. Oh yes indeed. It's a fire starter kind of day. It's a fire starter day. See, if my cousin was here, I'd probably be doing this to her. But since she's not here, I'll have to do it to myself. See? All right, so I'm going to turn it around and we're going to get busy. And we're going to take one of these lights and a little bit of resin. And you know what else we're going to take? A crow's head. Crow. And we're going to start as something beautiful. She can also use it as a keychain thing. Medinger. You know, whatever. A dingle dangler. I don't care what you do with it. But you could do some really cool things with it. So I'm going to turn the phone around now. Howdy ho. Howdy ho. Howdy ho with my Monaco. Howdy ho with my Monaco. Howdy ho, howdy ho, howdy ho, ho. Howdy ho with my Monaco. Okay, let's see if this can get any flatter. Let me see. You little rascal, you. Yeah, I got this little thingy-majigger. But we only need one light. So I'm going to put you up on my light. Then I'm going to move you over here so we can get better light. And actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this silicone. So silicone, resin is not going to stick to silicone. That's the reason that we use these. But I also use this glass here, which has resin all over it, because I want to refract the light a lot more, especially if I have a mold that is not clear, like I have some black molds and different ones. And I want the light to penetrate as much as possible through this silicone. Now, light can penetrate it. You see it. It's got a light, you know, a reflection, just like the Egyptians had. But that's not going to do the trick. So, well, it probably will, but we'll do it in thin layers. Okay? So, I didn't clean this off beforehand, which I usually do, but I did not. So, it just is what it is. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see. Can y'all see? Shade it. Shade it. All right, so here we're going to go with a little resin in here. Can see it? Awesome. So I will get a better setup because this is just not kicking it. My studio is a mess right now because I like moved it from one room to the next and just said just some shit right here. So I need to look closely with my light. If I can. I don't know if y'all can see that. And these little goggly things. And I want to do this thing called the squishy wishy. I should have done the tape on the top of it too. But I'm going to do a little squishy wishy. We want to get all these air bubbles out of here. There's a lot of concave. You know, this is a delicate little piece that looks to me like it will probably have a little fuzz or something around it. I don't know. There's no mistakes. I don't care. Here we go. This is crazy. The squishy wishy is just like you want to, that resin's in there, right? But we only have one layer. It looks so gross. I only have one layer. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that it gets everywhere in the mold as much as possible. And it's only going to go to a certain point because of the amount I put in there. Now I'll show you when I pour it again. You can see the viscosity of this. And it'll probably have some bubbles in it because it's really hard to do this without being, you know, I really needed the, you know what I'm saying, get better set up. But we're kind of doing this on the fly, so I'm going to take this dang thing off because it's not going to be perfect. And it's okay because I can always fill it in anyways. So I'm not really worried about too much of that shit. But usually you would take a light or, you know, heat it up and try to burst some of those bubbles. But since we're not right on top of it, we're just going to put the light right on top of it. And we're going to let that go to town for a second. Actually, let's put a little bit of gold first. It'll probably, I don't know where it will go. We'll see. Hold on, sorry. Waha! Just ding dong. Hey, ding dong, how you doing? So I'm just going to take this little tool, which is silicone, and after the light hits it, I will be able to extract anything that's still on there. So we'll just take a big old chunk right here. Yeah. And we are going to drop it in here. And I'm a gambling sort of girl tonight. Never really am. But I'm not going to really think too hard on this because this is the first time I've used this mold. And I just want gilded flakes floating in it all. So we're just gonna get some down in there. Now, do you want it to be just clear with the gilded flakes floating? Dun, 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 dun. Thank you. Thank you, keeping it real. I'm going to have a better setup so I can read you guys and then be hands-free and all that jazz next time. This was kind of an impromptu thing that was actually has been inspired by Stardust, Cloud, Granny, lot of inspiration there. So now that I've got a few of them in there, I'm actually going to fill it up a little bit more. So, and you can see the viscosity of this is, it's not too thick. It's not water, but it's not baby oil either. You guys want to do some more? Can you kind of see the gold in there? I think it needs more. What do you guys think? Alvin, tell us the lotto numbers. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh my gosh. I bought 2 tickets and the kid, look, 3 tickets. I actually got them free. I didn't even buy them. The guy was like, I was like, wow, that's a colorful ticket. What is that? Because I don't really play those games. I wish I did though. But I don't. Probably better. So he was like, oh yeah, let's go on the lottery system. You can tell how many have won and how not. And, you know, la 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 and blah, 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 blah. And this is the percentage you have. And let's get some more of that up in there. Get in there. Get in your hole, gold. So, yeah. And let's cast this real quick. Let's see what we got going on. We could do it in one round. You know, the light will penetrate through. It would just take me a lot longer. And I honestly want to make sure that every layer is dry here. So that's good enough. Let's give it a little squirt. We'll do another squishy wishy with it. That's what this other guy calls. He says, you know, I squishy wishy. But I watch him all the time, so, you see it in there? Blur. You see it moving back and forth? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna spread it out a little bit so that we get an even distribution. See, when I concentrate on something, it's a little bit different. But I wasn't. I know this looks really gross. I'm sorry, y'all. So, could have some bubbles in it. I don't know. Let's get some more down at the head over there. Yeah. All right, let's put this sucker on this thing. You'll be blinded by the light. Oops, that's gonna be interesting. And oops, just gonna let it roll. And I can catch up on slice. Is it edible? No, but I do have some resin that is edible. It's food grade for like charcuterie boards and things like that. So yeah. Oh, what does the light penetrate through mean? Like, you know, the light has to go, so there's mirrors in this thing on all sides because it is a UV light, but it's also like LED. So it's not going to get very hot. And you see how it has mirrors? Well, when I have a mold that's black or darker, I want to make sure that the light does penetrate, not just through the resin, because the resin could be opaque. It just depends on what I'm doing with it, you know? So I like to put it on the glass because then the light can go underneath as well, if that makes sense. Anupam made me the kindest, like the cutest little short. We're gonna do this this is a 60 seconds, I think. We're gonna do this for another round. But Anupam made me the coolest thing. Go check out her short. It's like home slice every day, you know? I'm battling some creature. Somebody's coming after me, something. A cow head jello. Jello. Right? How long will it take to dry? Like a minute, less than. It's curing with the light right now. So, because this is UV resin, it cures that way. Now, my other resin that I have that's food grade, that's the kind that you would use on like, and you can let this dry too. I just choose to do it. So, there, we're hard in there. So, we're going to do another round. Yeah. And we're going to put some juice. Can y'all see clear? I don't even know if you can or not. We're going to fill it a little bit more up. Like this mold, I would probably do with my regular resin because I can't get in here and pop the, so if I use like a mold like this for my light switches, right? They would be flat. And then after I poured it like I did this, you would find some bubbles. And so I take my tool and smooth out. Oh, that would be cool in this. For these, the gold. Smooth out the bubbles the best you can. And then you go back and you pop them with the lighter. Oh, this is going to be really pretty. Let's put this big piece because it's going to break up. Can you hear it? Choo, choo. What song should we sing while we do this? Let's see. see. I need to be able to read the chat too. I'm like, this is just not okay. And I'm making a lot of bubbles by doing this because there's a cavity in here. And this cavity is going to absorb some of it, not all, but this larger cavity in the back will capture a lot of them. And hopefully it goes right up against the edge so that, and if not, what I can do is I'll take my Dremel, and I take these lots of different tools that I use, but I'll take that one particular tool right there, it's right there, and I'll drill a hole in it, open that pocket up, take that air out there, you know, after it's cast. Oh, Vaughn, this is going to be done in just a couple of minutes. I'm going to pull this out. Yeah. 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 But I put a lot of resin in here, so we want a lot of flakes moving around. Make sure it gets in the nose. Yeah. So we're just going to pile it on. This thing is just going to be gorgeous, y'all. Gorgeous. Here, let's get us a big-ass piece in there. Why are we jacking around, y'all? Shoot, I don't know. It's just, but I do want to make it little tiny pieces because you don't want big giant flakes floating in there. That would be just odd. The smaller ones you'll be able to actually visualize, you know, you'll be able to visually see that they're flakes where we don't want a cluster. So, and I do want to make sure I push some in here. So just like if I was pouring bronze or aluminum, you can pour all kinds of metals. Silver, if you're doing jewelry casting, something like that. This is the same kind of situation, except for with this ooey gooey. So I'm going to push it back in there and make sure it gets all in. And then I feel a little gap here. So what I want to do is fill the rim with brim. Fill it up, man. And then I'm just gonna make sure that that evens out on the top so that we have a flat surface for it to sit. We're just gonna do the blue pants dance here. We'll call this the blue pants dance. Just give that a big old mix, you know? Yeah, I just cleaned it up and stuff, but I won't get the same results if I don't do it a couple of times. So we'll just keep putting that back in there. And it's worth it, I'm telling you. We want to make sure its skull gets up in there. Get up in that skull. Get up in that skull. Yeah, gold. Do what you came to do. Fill the hole. You know how we say, I have the key. Now all I have to find is the lock. I have really cool key, like old skeleton key molds. And I can make my own molds too. Like, I do a lot of mold making. So y'all ready to hit some light up on the situation? Ready to hit the light in the situation? There we go. She was born when she was ready and she couldn't longer speak for Anupam. What, huh? The reason why Home Slice is so good at this has a sad backstory. No, not really. In particular with art, there's not really a sad backstory. I have a sad backstory. But who are you talking about? Phoenix! Yeah, it's better to poke the gold rather than dig for that gold. We're going to hit that puppy one more time. Phoenix girl! What up, what up, what up, up? Oh, yeah, we just playing around. Hey, Phoenix, guess what we're making? We are making a crow's head skull. And we put gold flakes in it and resin. And the reason I did not wear gloves is because if anybody needs a reminder to put their safety stuff on, if you learn by watching me make fun of myself, then you'll always remember it and you'll always wear your safety gear. So I'm actually doing this to send a message. Didn't have to use my AK. Today was a good day. You know, that kind of thing. Safety first, kids. I know I seem loony, but I really do follow rules. Love to read instructions. Why struggle? Okay, good. She wasn't talking about me. No, it's not hard to get off my hands. Actually, I just put it under the UV light and wear it till it falls off. No, I'm kidding. I wash it off. Well, I wipe it first because just like grease and olive oil you don't want going down the sink, you don't want this going down the sink because it does air dry. It does take a few days to air dry depending on the consistency of your material. So something like this would dry overnight. You know, it's thin, you don't have much there's no resistance for it not to dry. You know, it's a flat open space. Whereas something like this skull mold here, which is quite large, I would do this with a different type of resin and not a UV, because I would want to make sure that I put a heat pad underneath it for one thing. And what that heat pad is going to do, it's like a heating pad when your back hurts, kind of. And it gets really hot. Rufus, have mercy, please. Go find a toy. Go find a toy. Where's your rope? Come on now. Don't be jacking my stuff up. Think twice. Be kind. Rewind. All that jazz. Okay? Oh, my dog. So yeah, I would use a heating pad on this and all the air bubbles would pop up to the top and it would be done. Let's give this one more round, kids, and then we're opening this bad boy up. And my final round, I'm going to take my tools, put them in there as well. And what's going to happen is it's going to release that resin. So, and it just peels off like a piece of tape. Ain't no big thing. Yeah. You've been waiting to get into that. Oh, burning. Yes. Yeah, see, Phoenix, part of my problem with, like, I have a lot of PTSD too. So part of my problem, and most of my PTSD is like, it's other people's shit, right? So if I'm in my own world, and I mean, you see how I do. I dance and sing and roller skate and just have a good old time. But if I, yeah, other people rock my world and I don't like it. So this is pretty hot right now. It seems like it may need another round. So what I'm going to do for this round is I'm going to turn it over. Oh, look, y'all. You can see it. Oh my God, that's kick-ass. Can you see it? We're going to do one more round because this is sticky right here. And I don't, and it will cool down. But I just want to make sure that the top of this head, although it's kind of thin here. I don't know. Let me pop it. Y'all ready to pop it like it's hot? Feels solid. Want to take it out? I'm gonna do the old take out. That makes sense. Let me put this up again. Dun 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 dun. Ah, you getting a rope? Yeah, good boy. Hold on. I'll come get it because I know it's up there. Hold on. See, my dogs have a basket. Hi. My dogs have this basket with all their toys in it. And I go tell them to go get whatever. And they'll just go get whatever. It's pretty dang cool. But This is on my hand. The basket is out of reach. So this is done, kids. So let me get the basket down so he can get the rope, because that's what I told him to do, was stop dragging with my stuff and go get a rope. So I have to fulfill my part of the bargain. Hold on. Hold on, buddy. There you go, you got it. And you can pick whatever you want here, though. Here. Y'all can pick. Come on. Are you ready for the reveal? Oh no, Stardust, you can't. We have. My monocle is looking at you. I am looking at you. He's looking at you, kid. You know? Let me just double check. Maybe it's a raven. No, don't go anywhere. I'm about to reveal, Star. She must have had a call or something. Oh, should I give you a sneak peek? That's the tip of his beak, y'all. Wait, you can't see that. Don't know if you can see that. Did she leave? She didn't leave. But I will reveal it, and then we'll put it back in there and reveal it again. So we're just gonna demold. And voila! Looks like I put too much gold in it. Oh man, his little eye. Oh, you know what? Hold on, let me shake this off real quick, because this isn't supposed to be here. I think we went a little over. So you look like a pirate. Who would invade Texas? It's Texan, fool! Have you done your taxes yet? So it's got a little lip right here, but it. Oh gosh, look at what it did to me. Let's just shake that off a bit. Okay. You see his eyeballs? His teeth? Or whatever it is. Nope, it's just his beak. Is that not cool? And it's clear. I know it doesn't look clear on here, but it is. I think we have too much stone in there, or maybe not enough gold. You know what I mean? But look at the back of his head. Oh, you know what it reminds me of? Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. What do y'all think? You like it? Yeah, we can do them all different colors. I have glow-in-the-dark resin. I have, thanks! I have all kinds of resin. This is the back of it. I don't know if it's my eyeballs or what, but it just doesn't look clear to me. So let me double tap. Double tap that screen! Do you like it? You see it's got the hole in the nose here. Let me see if it's supposed to be pushed all the way through. No, it's supposed to be, but it's got these little nodules that notch out the nose. It's really cool. It's got these huge eyes. I don't know if you can see. Cool, huh? I should not, let me do another one real quick in just another color. This is yellow and this is fluorescent green. Weird. I'm not even gonna mix this up. I'm just gonna pour this in here like this. Julio! Jessa family! How are you, darling? Hey, it is a party now. Good golly, Miss Molly. So I just poured it, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this resin right here. I mean, 2 steps ahead of myself. This fluorescent green, and we're gonna do a little dippity-doo. I bet this one hadn't been opened. So we can see it a little bit better, but this won't take very long because it's one color and we're not moving anything around. And so here we go, but we are gonna make it a color. Do y'all remember Vegas Vacation? It just came into my head. The very end when he's playing Planko, and it's like, I put the money. I need the money. That's what just came into my head. So yeah, I mean, whatever. So we're gonna do this one fluorescent green, and I have too much here. I mean, well, I guess we're getting a fluorescent rain something else. Okay, hold on. I made a mess. Hold on, I'm coming. Because I want to show you guys this, but it's a little bit of a mess. Which is huge. Typical. Usually you would mix this up beforehand, and so it's green up in there. You would mix this up beforehand for cohesion, you know, if you wanted to, but if you are just, and sometimes I like to make patterns and waves and weird stuff, so if you're trying to do like a wave, anything with waves, you have to do it later, but you know, later on after. So I just put some green in here. It's fluorescent, it's gonna glow in the dark, it's gonna be super freaking cool. I don't care what nobody says. This is rocking the house, okay? So remember, safety first, kids. Okay, here we go. And I'm gonna show you guys this too. And I'm not gonna get it on my phone, no. So here we are. See, there's our gobbledygoo of a mess. But we're gonna put this light on, and this light is gonna go for, always trying to get some attention. Whoa, dude! Shit rocks. Look at that! Oh my God, I didn't even give it the squishy wishy. Look at that. That is some glow in the dark stuff, man. That is so cool. Look at that! Holy bonkers. This is gonna be cool. This is gonna be so cool. I do want to put my tool in here because I want all of that to dry. Look at that. Oh man. That could be way too much. It could take like 3 or 4 rounds. I don't know. But this is our other one. You can see it. Oops. My hands have shit all over them. Yeah, I had to go dig in all my stuff to like find everything. Not cool. I hope she likes it. Bye, Alvin. It does look radioactive. Bye, Alvin. Thank you for coming. I really wanted to hit that live today, and it was over before I knew what was up. Yeah, this is going to be badass. Yeah, it was like 30 minutes after it had ended, Alvin, when I got home, and I was like, man. You like the crow? I'm so glad. I can't wait for Stardust to see it, wherever the hell it went. I don't know. Shit just walks off. It's kind of like the Littles, you know? You know when the Littles have been in the house because the, ooh, that's cool. It's like Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. Oh, yes. shit everywhere. And I'll have to trim down and make this point a little bit better, but I could put a little clip here. Something like, you know, it can be on your key ring or whatever, backpack ring or whatever. Anupam. You know, I am Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio dragon, actually. Yeah. Raven! Oh my goodness, hold on. Oh my goodness. This is really cool. We have like some really kick-ass people in here. Shit. Raven, mix, mingle. We are making some jewelry, or I don't know what the hell we're making. We're just making some crow skulls. Or maybe it's a raven. I don't remember. But I just cast it in resin. This is the bottom. This is the top. You can see his little skull. He goes. And now we're doing another one in glow in the dark green. Because, hey, Raven, you should be blue. Oh, let me make sure. No, she is. Okay. And I think that should be good. Yeah, maybe so. But no, that might be a little too much alcohol in there. But we're going to see. Oh. Have we been on our side? No, we're good in there? Okay. All right, let's go another round. I think it needs it. No. You know, hold up. Just drop shit all over the floor. Sorry, how's my knee doing, y'all? Hey, y'all. How's my knee? Fancy free? Okay. There we are. There we are. This is, I'm sorry, y'all. I can't get my shit together. Only because I have not been in the resin space in a while, and I took my studio apart and moved it to a different room, built myself this table that it collapses and has these hinges, and it's so cool. And yeah, Phoenix. I was gonna see if you wanted to do a collab one time, like talking about some serious heavy shit. No. Like best ways to cope with like panic, anxiety, and things like that. Because I have a few little techniques, little tricks and tips up my sleeve. One of them's getting fuck away from all crazy people. But yeah, I'm hoping this is setting up. Feels okay. But I know that this ink that I put in here, this Let's Resin Fluorescent Green. Oh, I've just got it everywhere. I'm just a gooey mess. Yeah, I think this probably has a lot of alcohol ink. It's an alcohol ink, for one. But, you know, alcohol burns, heats up, it does different things at different temperatures. I like the science behind it all. Oh, you know what? I wonder if she texted me. She must have had a phone call. Okay, y'all want to do the reveal? We can turn out the lights. See what's happening. So I went over. So let's pull that out. And the reason that it's soft like this is a couple of reasons. Here's our first one. And you can see how he hangs over. Resin droppings, sorry. He's cool, huh? All right, let's do it to it. Want to? Yeah, you might have to try it. Okay, I'm just gonna crudely take this out with one hand and resin all over me, so. Remember I was telling you guys about those holes in the nose? Dun, 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 dun. Can you guys see it better now? You want me to turn off the lights? We can look at it in the dark. Because it is talk to text only. Oh, Phoenix, I'm so sorry. Yeah, if you got a headache, you probably don't want me screaming up in your face. Hold on, let me set the mood. There's both of them. Let me, give me just a second. Let me turn the lights off and we're gonna look at this together as a team. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Phoenix, you might want to mute this because I don't ever shut up. Well, I actually do, but I hear a boat on the river. Well, that's just typical. All right, here we go. One more light. Well, how am I going to get over here? How am I going to do this? Here we go. Boom, one more out. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wonder and surprise. Ready? What are the chances? What the shit is going on? Strangers in the night. Okay, I'm gonna have to juice this puppy up. Hold on. Let me get my light on. Let me get the old light on. La da 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 da, glow in the dark. Da 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 da. Let's get it juiced up. And those power pigments. Maybe this is just green iridescence. I don't know. But it sure is cool, huh? Oh, right, Phoenix. Well, let's charge him up a little bit. You'd think you have enough charge, so fluorescent is fluorescent. So we'll see. I heard it, y'all. I heard it. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Oh, look! My fluorescent powder is lit up. Should have put that in there. I don't know. Maybe it has to cool down first and then get natural light. But that is the... Yes, sir. I hear you. Hey. I know. Hey. I know. It's a cat. Listen. Calm it down. It's fine. It's all good in the hood. So I hope you guys liked those. And next time I will get set up way better. And I hope what happened is I turned out the light to see if this would glow in the dark, and it didn't. I probably have way too much of it in there. It's probably the reason. It's probably not supposed to be green. But I have this mica powder here that I just charged up. So that's what I needed to put inside of it. Because, or I'm not sure really what's going on with this one, why this is not glowing in the dark. So looks like it's experimental. The rest of them are glowing too. Oh my God, look. They barely got any light and they're glowing over here. Like, I don't know if you probably can't see them but there it is. Yeah. Oh, my dogs are, yeah. They, he likes to sing at the cats in the neighborhood. And, I just don't dig that too much. No, he's a chatterbox. I have to tell him, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. So, I really hope, yeah, that's my dog. I really hope that Stardust gets back and she sees what we made for her. And hopefully this will glow in the dark. And if not, I will let them know that I either put too much in there. Now we know what not to do, right? And then the goldish one. And you put them together. Ooh, this one's got a much, so I went over way too much here. So you see the difference in these two? I'll pick my nose. So you see the difference in these two? So I really over poured on this mold. So what I would have to do is I would have to go back down this line. Remember I was trying to clean it up at first. Do you like it? I'm so glad. I have lots and lots of cool molds. I have a deer. It's not the skull, but it like came with this jewelry thing that I have. Hi, Alarna. How are you? Welcome to the Twilight Zone, where it's anything can happen day. You know? Seriously, I had some real tragic shit. I had a real rough run all the way from Jump Street. And I never let it stop me. So, and decided when I was a very young girl, a real boy, a very young girl, that I didn't want to. These people are crazy. They're all negative and nasty. Just, I never wanted to be like that. Hi, D'Angelo. It's time for peanuts for sure. Let the peanuts fly. D'Angelo, we made some little bird skulls out of resin. You probably can't see all the detail that's in there, but this one is way better. Stardust! 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 We have a surprise for you. So how long have you been here? And what the hell did you see? Because I need to know how and where to start to show you the surprises. Okay, you haven't seen anything yet. Let's see it. Hit it, sister. Here's the gold one. And it would probably look better. Look like, here's a lid that I did. If you can see his head. And there's his little bark. And then I think it's either not enough gold or too much gold. It reminds me of Indiana Jones. Oh, I got a tree frog in my house, y'all. Do you hear him? Alarna. Easy home cooking. Hello. Alarna. How is Australia? Is it wintertime there? This is the first one. What do you think? Bye, Alarna. I hope you have a wonderful day today. Are you still in, if you're still in school, study up on your, I don't know if it's year round. I don't know how it works anymore. But if you do have finals and you're finishing up for the summer, we want to wish you good luck. Are you, yeah, something straight out of a fantasy. Very cool. With my monocle. Ready to see it? Now this one, I put fluorescent green. This is a bad light. I mean, like I said, it's an antique. So, whatever. I'll get some fancy schmancy set up later. Or maybe I'll just put a bunch of antique lights around so we'll just have weird lights all the time. Whatever. I'll think about it. We put this in there. And this is what happened. You see his little beak? his eye holes. He's got an eye hole. And his nose hole. I can pick his nose. Yeah, sea glass. Yeah, exactly. So we could take either one of these and make them eat each other. Ah! One of them, like this one was over poured in the mold. So there is a mold line here, a release line. And so what I would do is I would go back and pick that up. What up, Jimmy? Hello. Thank you. You landed safely. I am so glad. Hold on just a second. You can mix and mingle. These are amazing people that are just amazing. So do your thing. Be nice. They all support. They all love. And they're amazing. So we made some resin. And next time it won't be just like an hour and a half kind of thing, or it's like, oh, hey, you got to go get all your stuff. Yes, I'm going to get you my pretty. So this is what we did. Raven. I don't know if this is a crow or a raven. I can't remember. I'm going to have to look at my order. There's one of the two. I think maybe I have an owl one too. I don't know. But that's what we did. I made this little thing. I was just jacking around. This is the first time I used this mold, but I have 2 molds of this, and I just wanted to see what it was like to break it up and make it clear a little bit. And then, I'm sorry about the probably have resin all over the phone. I don't know. I know I have a monocle though. And then it's got Mardi Gras beads in it too. If you can see from this piece of jewelry that I had. So I was playing with colors. It's just a test piece. So it's clear, but then I put purple in there and I put white and I swirled it around, and you can see the sides really cool. And then I put a clear layer and then a layer of the beads at the top, if you can see that. So those are really fun. But then I accidentally put mica powder on the top of it and then cast the rest of it, and it came out really, it wasn't mica powder. I was experimenting with eyeshadow, actually, to tell you the truth. And that's what happens. Eyeshadow is not too cool. You really need a mica powder that's made for this type of material. I mean, hey, at college, my studio was in the foundry, right? Like right next to where we poured stuff. And I had this sculpture that I had sculpted of this naked pregnant lady, but it was truncated. And so I did that. I did the sculpture and I made the molds and all that good stuff. And I did cast her in bronze, but I wanted one out of clear resin, see? And I had ordered from this medical supply place all of these little pig fetuses. And yeah, so, and this has, that resin had methyl ethyl ketone in it. So, I mean, 1 second without a mask and your brain is fried. Huh. No, I'm kidding, like you did. So, you know, I got the respirator going on. I didn't realize that the little pig fetuses still had a little bit of liquid in there from the jars. And of course, that's an embalming type fluid, or it's a, whatever, it starts with a pH. Anyways, it starts with a pH. That's funny. See, all day long. Poof, fun. Yeah, so when the 2 chemicals mixed, the mold was silicone because I had made it myself, much like this material, but I had 100% silicone. Thank God, because the silicone temperature is super high for it to melt. Yeah, you want to do, yeah, I did, it was a fetus, but it was pigs, because you can't really order regular ones online. So I just picked the pink ones and I left the solution. And when the resin got together, that sucker caught on fire. Let me tell you. And I was working after hours by myself, you know, alone, no help. I started freaking out. It was bubbling. It was bubbling. It was boiling. It was brewing. It was getting on with its chemical reaction. And all I could do was sit there and say, well, if I take my respirator off, my brain is dead. So I guess I'll watch this for a little while. And it cast, but right where those little fetuses were, it did not cast. So they were kind of like suspended in there with a bunch of goo, formaldehyde. I knew it didn't start with a pH. No, I for some reason I was thinking it was something else. But yeah, I don't use formaldehyde when I put things in jars. I use isopropyl alcohol. I have an albino frog that I've had since I was 21. I found it in my pond in the front yard. And I thought, this is kick-ass. He was a little teeny tiny little frog. And so I put him in isopropyl alcohol. He's been in the basil jar ever since. His name's Basil, though. What card? So we have two, and you can have whichever one you want. And we can put, you know, little thingies in here to make it like a keychain, backpack holder. You can make it earrings if you like. You can make it a necklace. We can make you all kinds of stuff. It doesn't matter. The only limitation we have on making stuff is the old noggin. You know, there was kind of, but let me show you, this is what it was supposed to look like. This one, Stardust, was actually supposed to be like this. That's a good shit, kids. No, I'm kidding. That is glow-in-the-dark pigment, which this skull was supposed to be glow-in-the-dark, but I think I probably put too much of the pigment in there, or maybe I didn't put enough. I'm not sure. It said fluorescent, so I do have glow-in-the-dark pigments, but now I'm thinking that my liquids are not glow-in-the-dark, because let me find the damn light. So now, now I'm thinking that the liquids are not glow in the dark. It's only the pigments, but I have to pre-mix those first, which is fine. Ain't no big deal. But the colors are crazy. Pink, salmon. You'd say not enough. Could be. But I'm pretty sure that because I just found this new box of glow-in-the-dark pigments. And when I opened it up, it was the powder kind. So I'm thinking, ooh, this one's blue-green. I want to see what these look like when they're pretty cool, man. Glow-in-the-dark pigments. Fuchsia. Oh, yeah. Girls just want to have fun. Oh, girls just want to have. That's all they really want. Let me let this light up a little bit. Actually, these are already fully charged over here. Hold on, I got a blue. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? 3. Blue. Green. We have magenta. So we'll do blue, magenta, yellow, green. We have salmon. That's right, Phoenix. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? I don't know. Let me see. A 1, a 2, a 3. So I'm going to jam-pack these with some light real quick, kids, and we're going to check it out, figure out the coolest one, because you know what? That skull right there, I think it needs some glow in the dark. Really thinking so. But it's cool like that. I just don't, I mean, it's good. right? But I just don't think it's pushed that far. I mean, we only put one color in there. We didn't even... Hi, Kitu. How are you? Do you want to mix and mingle? Do you want the blue pants dance? Well, I'm pretty sure that these won't do it, but I've got the other ones now again by the light. Thanks for reminding me. See, when I do something, like if I go out, I have a task to do or I have to fix something or whatever, I put the music on. Kitu! Where did you go? Hold on. I'm pretty sure. Oh, she's got... I'm pretty sure she is... By the way, I have this thing, this cream that I have to try. Will you babysit me for a day? Listen, I went to the grocery store and there was this little girl and yeah, but I'm pretty sure this is just the color. It's just, that's all it's getting. It's an alcohol ink, but it's not glow in the dark. But these are. Hey, and this color is pretty similar to it. So I think we can make some magic happen, kids. Ready? Which color do you want to see first? Let's do the pink for Stardust. Ready, set. And no, I don't grow hair into my armpits, so, Okay, wait. Whoa. I mean, it's completely dark in my house. Like, every light is out. So here's the green. Not cool. And there's the blue. I think there's a yellow. I mean, they would look way better. Should we give it a try? Should we just go for it? I mean, shit. Bye, Jimmy. Thanks for coming. You're from Indonesia. That's amazing that so many people can be so far away and still be in one place and like still smile and meet and yeah. Yeah, it's happening. Having one of those on camera. Do I look any different when I have a hot flash? No, still look goofy as hell. Yeah. You want to make one, Stardust? Bye, Jimmy. Thank you for coming. I'm serious. It's taking me over. It's about to make me pass out. No, I'm kidding. But I think I will have some spring water because... So, yeah, you want one, Anupam? So, what color are we going to do for you? And do you want that skull? I've got other things I can do, but, I mean, it's really kicking in right now. I mean, whew. I mean, on fire. Candy! So, I go to the grocery store, and they were playing the jams. I mean... Every song was a win, right? So, me in the grocery store. What up, Candy? Whoo! My homie? My Lawless? What the shit? Oh my God. Dude, y'all, we just made art. Yeah, we just cast these and now, excuse me, we're about to do one. Oh my God. Thank you guys for coming. You guys are freaking rocking. Mix, mingle, love up, snuggle. Former BFF. So we just made these crow or raven. I think it's a crow. I don't know. This one's gold, has gold flakes in it. And this one is a green. But we have glow in the dark pigments that we're gonna do now. AQ! Woo! Woo! Yeah, that was a hot flash, y'all. How did that look on a sister? How'd that look? Was that good? Was that fun? Oh, Kendi, It was fun to see you in your live. I mean, I jumped on for like 5 minutes and you're driving, and I'm thinking, oh my God, she can't moderate while she's driving. Who knows what kind of trolls coming up in here? Who knows what's going to happen? So I just had to. So this is our mold. Baby homie, my homie. We can do glow in the dark. We put glitter all up in there. So we're going to do, so on a palm, what color of glow in the dark do you want to do? I have magenta. I have fuchsia. I have, let's just call it blue. I have green. I have yellow. Wait. I have yellow green. Magenta for Lawless. I have a blue green, which is clear, so that's just going to be your clear glow in the dark. And then I also have gold. So magenta it is then. I love you, my homie. I love you on the palm. Magenta. Magenta it is. Let's go. Wanna play? I gotta mix this up first. Just take a sec. Let me get my monocle out. I do have to get my cup, which is right here. I gotta mix it up. Yeah. Oh! Jesus! Sorry, y'all. Good golly, Miss Molly. I did not realize that I was all up in your grill like that. Sorry, folks. Sorry for the strip show. Didn't mean it like that. So, we're gonna take... Hello, Money. How are you? Goals, how are you? We are doing some resin casting, and this is a, it's either a raven or a crow skull. Don't know. Super cool. About to do one for Honor Palm, and we're gonna do it in a glow-in-the-dark magenta. So here we go, kids. We're gonna mix it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my resin in there. Do 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 do. La da 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 da. Yeah 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 yeah. Do 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 da 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 da. Just mute me. No problem. Oh, thank you, Goals. Lawless! I got the goods right here, y'all. It's up in the file. Can't get this on the street. Just kidding. You know, put it in there, kids. You know, probably a top on here. Because I didn't read the instructions. But there is. Look. So we'll take that off. How are you? I love me some Lawless. I love me some Bebe. I love me some Goals. I love me some Stardust. Oh, that's all resin right there too. I mean, powder, so. It's all taped on there though. It's all stuck to me. On a palm. Love you. Love you all. So, you're gonna do this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I don't know how much to use. I've never used this before. So we're going to try this together. I'm gonna do the old mix it. Thank you. Gold! Shelly, that's right. Oh, Lawless, here's the thing. I do have messy hands because I wanted everybody to remember that when they're working with things, so this is not gonna hurt me or kill me or anything like that, but it's just a mess. So, but when you need safety stuff, just remember my dumb ass over here. And then you'll never forget to wear your stuff. So how do you, Shelly? So what it is it's UV resin. Do you go to get your nails done ever? And you get the gel on there? So they use these UV light. blind myself. UV lights, and my UV light, I have several of them, but it has mirrors all over it, so it magnifies. These are LED lights, so the magnification is quite something. Same thing you do your nails with. And I have a mold here. I do a lot of silicone molds. It takes like a minute to dry, honestly. Depends on how thick it is, but this is our first one. You can see the little holes in the eyes and the nose. And this crooked little beak. Thank you for the hearts. Welcome back, Mommy Tess. Look what we made. We made some resin. It's a crow skull, like a little skull for your, yeah, this is a one we put gold in. So this is resin, and this is my mold. And it just takes a second because what I use is UV resin from Let's Resin, and I make all kinds of really cool stuff. Yeah, dude, Lawless, you're gonna love this. But I have a bunch of snake skin, and when you cast snake skin, this particular snake, who used to live under my house, I let him freeload under there, see, for the goods. You know why? He wouldn't do no dishes. See, couldn't get him to clean up nothing. Nothing. So I said, look, if I'm gonna leave you up here, I want something from you. And he dropped. So Anna Palm, do you like this color, or do you want it, I guess this is it. Y'all have to let me know if this is close to Candy. Pretty close? I think so. You guys ready to do some pouring? And we're gonna do this in one lump sum. We're gonna just go for it. Might take a couple of rounds. Well, we'll do it in 2 pours. So I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna turn my TV around. My TV, y'all. I mean, hot flashes, whatever. You know, it's whatever at this point. It's so late. But you know what? When you are up in the tube, you're in the tube. You know, gotta wash that off of you sometimes. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna turn it around so you guys can see. Hi. You're seeing up my nose. It's crooked. I have a crooked nose. A crooked nose. It's great. Actually, it's not crooked. So there it is. There she is. There's our other 2 right there, which I really want to put. Maybe I'll put them on top of here so you can see them a little bit better. We'll just have a smorgasbord of a day. And we're going to mix this around. A bippity boppity boo. Put it together and what do you got? Bippity boppity boo. Alakazing and alakazoom and bippity boppity boo. Put them together and what do you get? Bippity. I knew there was something in there. Boppity boo. And this is not really. Oh, so the little girl at the grocery store, she was so cute and she was staring at me. And I was like, hey, what's up, girl? Oh, it looks like it wants to, no, it's not separating. Give it the old, get up in there. Get up off of that thing and dance till you feel better. Get up off of that thing. Try to relieve the pressure. So we're gonna put this in another spot. Like, this is some jewelry and roses that I have. I could stick a rose in there too. I could stick anything up in here. And really, I'm gonna give it, oops, another move around because I want that, I don't want that pigment to separate in there before I hit the light on it. Now the light will just take a few, see, it's already, I can tell the consistency that it's going to look like just by poking a finger in it, you know? And so I'm going to stop moving it around now, and I'm going to give it the old 1, 2, 1, 2. push it all back in. It's really hard to do this one-handed, but whatever. It's cool. It's fun. It's better this way. More unique. There's never really any mistakes in art unless you blow some shit up like the foundry. Okay, ready? Let's drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Here we go. And you can see it working its magic in there. And I'm going to also put this here because this is my tool. And you can start to see the color. See the glow in the dark. Yeah, no. This one's gonna be really cool, Auto Palm. You're gonna love this. Have you been in your lives? Are you serious? Yeah. I was in there the other day. You were in your backyard and your son plays the piano. And his name is Joey. And he plays the violin. He's been playing the violin since he was 8. Yeah, girl. I've been all up in your stuff. You were gonna cut the grass is what you were doing the other day, the last live I went to. And then I went to one where Joey was playing the piano. And that dude is talented. I mean, you've got a major talented one on your hands there. And you did a very good job, sweetheart. You're loving this? I'm so glad. Did a really good job. You're a good mama. And you need to pat yourself on the back a little bit for that. You know, you probably do pat yourself on the back for it. But that's an amazing thing. You supported something that, you know, some people won't always support things like that. You should make one that is 2 different glow-in-the-dark colors. I should. And see, I can cast them, not just in one full go, but we can cast them. Let's touch it, see if it's ready. Oh, yeah. So, I also use all kinds of tools. And, you know, these are pretty cheap, these little skewers. So, I'll give the old tap, tap, tap 1, 2. I'll let it go one more second because I just want to make sure this is all. See the other color right there? So, and then this is hers color. Ugh. I'm going to get it together, guys. I really... You don't remember? That's okay. That's okay. You were showing me your rose bushes and golly, on that forgettable shit. I was blowing up the hearts. Hi, Sanja. Do you remember now? You're about to go mow the yard. So you're just chilling out in the backyard and stuff. So I can understand why you don't remember. Oh, yes, ma'am. Thank you. So here's my little gelinator. Usually you would use this lighter and you would pop the bubbles, but we're not going to do that. Oh, I did use make a flamethrower last night. But then I got in trouble for it. Let me put this down for a second. Just make sure, and I'll do the unveiling. Yep, it's ready. Okay, so it's really hard to do this one-handed, but are you ready? Boom, are you ready? Boom, are you ready? Yeah, shut the hell up, we're ready. Okay. Normally, if I was making a piece for selling or anything like that, you know, if we weren't just playing around on here, I would never manhandle my stuff like that. But because this is so beautiful. Anupam. You want to take a bite? Looks like candy, huh? How cool is that? So this thing right now, and I just pulled it out of the mold so you can see where the mold ended and where it's supposed to stop. So again, I overfilled on accident just because it's hard to do all of this right now. But it should be more like that. But what will happen is I will go back with my Dremel and my X-Acto knife and we'll clean it up. And if we want to put like something for, you can put it on your backpack, make it a keychain, make it a necklace. Y'all want to see it glow in the dark? All right. 1, 2, 3. What do you think? Is that cool? It looks like an X-ray almost. It's really cool. Can you guys see it? I'm gonna put it under this light one more time. Wow, look. That is really getting the glow on, huh? And look, all my pigments are lit up on the table. That's so funny. Look, just glowing away. But I know it doesn't look like it, but it is pink when it glows. It kind of looks clear here, but it is a pink glow too. Let me see if I can turn on this light again. Let me jazz this sucker up real quick with some light. Did you guys like it? So there it is. And you can see my dividing line that needs to come off. And we'll get that hook again. I mean, maybe somebody doesn't like the hook, but I think it needs to be as authentic as possible. And you can tell how this one was cast much better, you know? So, how much of a battle Anupam is, the girl's got some wit and charm. Love it. Isn't that cool? That skull is so cool. Love that. But we could put anything in here, really. Let's juice it up real quick. Hot to try. And then you can see it again. Do you like it, Anupam? Anupam, that's right. A nonchalant baddie. Just cuckoo was all get out. From another part of the planet. You like it? So, if you guys want to do more resin casting, I am going to be starting. So, when I get monetized, that was the whole deal, was not to become like, you know, some whatever, you know. But it was to have fun and make stuff and then sell, or, you know, conquer the world. I don't know. Tess, my pretty, I make jewelry too. Yeah, and so I'll have all that on there. This is a 4-leaf clover that I found. So all these are my flowers that I pick. I dry them myself. You know, this is just some of my stuff. This one, that one needs to be cleaned up a little bit because it needs another shine. But I make all kinds of crazy stuff. It doesn't necessarily just go with jewelry. Cinnamon, yeah. Crow cinnamon glower, that's right. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the detail in that. And this is not even super detailed. You can see the thinness of that bone. I want to show you guys a mold that is, hold on, let me put this back up. I want to show you guys a mold that is super cool. I think you guys will like. Maybe we can do these next time. Uh-oh, falling off a little apple head. Oh, there it goes. Hold on. Oh God, it makes me look like I actually have a forehead. But Jesus, it's falling all over the place. And I've got buckets of flowers. I was actually gonna pick some fresh ones today, and then maybe go online and do them with you guys. So I could take this off, I guess, but why the hell would I? So this one is really pretty. This is like old cameos, and there's like a mountain scene there. But these are really beautiful. Like that. And then this is Day of the Dead. I forgot to show you all this one. I made it clear at the top. I put a bunch of sparkles and I was just kind of testing it out. You know, it fits on there together. But yeah, it's got a lip that goes down. So I usually keep my glue sticks and stuff in there, but here's the key to the locks. Aren't these cool? These really neat. Like you can make beautiful picture frames with these. All kinds of, I mean, you can, I mean, the sky is, there is no limit with creativity. It's just what you can do, you know, how you limit yourself. The only person that limits an artist is the artist themselves. And Norminda! Hello, I'm glad that you like it, Sanja. Yeah, and then this is really pretty. You want to do something? Something. Yeah, get crazy with cheese whiz. Sometimes I make paintings. I have 2 paintings in my living room. Oh, 2 paintings in my living room of crayons. So I melt the crayons with my heat gun, and I might make it into an abstract piece, or I might do more of a stippling effect, or it could be like a you know, more like a Monet, or not a Monet, but you know what I mean. It could be more of an impressionistic thing. That was before we were able to actually make art that made no sense at all, right? So here's the other one. This is pretty, like the picture frames. And so this would be, you wouldn't fill this up. So it would be, and this, I guess this could be a Christmas ornament too. You know, it could be a lot of different things. But in here is where you're you know, this is what you're casting. So you can choose to cast the whole thing. You could put a picture in there. You don't have to put the casting agent there. You can make it different colors. But guess what? On a palm. Holy macaroni, y'all. I have Norminda. Look, we're making stuff. And I have another container of the glow-in-the-dark pink. I can change this color by adding another to it. Or we could do another one. What do you guys think? We could do layered. We could do the first layer in pink, and then maybe I could add some blue to make it purple. And we could do pink, purple, you know? How are you? You've been working out today. Thank you, Sanji. Thank you for coming. I really started my YouTube channel so I could do this kind of stuff, but I'm just funny as all get out. So, no, I'm just really dumb and I like to have fun. So if you want me to make another one of these, you need to sleep too. Go to sleep, girlfriend. Yes, indeed. I think I'm gonna do half and half on this one. Yeah, I need to sleep soon. I got some really good sleep the last few days. Just, you know, when you decide, we're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. If you haven't seen that short, that was inspired by, I think I'm gonna put blue with this. That was inspired in my shower, because I just decided in the shower that I wasn't gonna take nobody's bullshit no more. Sanja, thank you. Please come back again. And I can't wait to see you on them YouTube shorts, girl. Yes. And Kendi, did you get all your stuff done today? Did you get your running around done? I'm so glad I was able to get in your life, because that little guy, he was adorable. So I've got the light on that. Maybe you put too much. Who knows? We'll see. Who cares? I mean, no, this is my first time jacking around with these things, is why I'm saying that. Oh. Yeah, you have to say, see, I can't take naps. It's just not my thing. I'm an 8-hour kind of girl. I don't like to be, your grandma is not well. Aww. Bye, Stardust. We love you. And I'll make you something more if you want. Oh my God. So we'll play again, I promise. I'm so sorry, Norminda, that your grandma's not doing good. I'm really, really, really sorry. I wish I had my memo back. Yeah. Thank you. So the best advice I can give you, not that you're asking for my advice, but spend every waking moment just making really good memories and laughing and all that jazz, you know? Slice your cute. Oh, thank you. This is my little jewelry thing, so I can see with my monocle. You know, it's got lights and it has different. I can get really, really close. I don't know where they all are. They're up here somewhere. Oh, there they are. I got this actually at Harbor Freight. It was super, super cheap. Okay, so this is purple now. Are you ready to play? I already cast the pink so that we don't have to wait for that. I did that while I was mixing. Smarty pants. Mr. Saturday Night. I guess I could show you what the hell I'm doing, huh? I'm just doing the old squish squish to try to get every drop. Yeah, I could scrape it. I very well could, but this is a powdered pigment. I love Harbor Freight too. I mean, you know, just like anything, you pick your battles, and if it's something that you like, a light, a headlamp, they got it going on. So I am gonna scrape a little bit of this out actually, because it seems like it's pooling a little too much, and that's a lot that I need. So next time I'll probably have, I don't know, maybe I'll do split screen. You could see my crazy ass and crazy projects. So we have a half and half here, and I did not fill this mold super high up. So I'm actually sticking with what's supposed to happen here to make it good. We're gonna do the old squish squish, put the light on it, and let's see what we get. 1, 2. Looks like I had some pigment. Oh, look how cool, y'all. That is going to be rockin', rock'em sock'em robots. Oh, that's weird. I can go zooming in and zooming out. I was trying to scroll on the chat and then that happened. So, that's interesting. Pearly white. Yeah. Nope, it's not going to be pearly white, my love. It's purple. So I took a little blue and added to your, and this is done. I took a little blue and, oops. See, it's a half and half. Ooh, it's hot as, okay, let's take it out. You see that line I was telling you about? So that was actually a really good cast. We didn't waste too much. Actually, we didn't waste any. I mean, pretty good. Just a little bit left. Get out of here, you little slippery sucker. That's cool. Did you guys like that one? Needs a little bit of cleanup, but not much. Want to see what it looks like in the dark? This is just the start of what mess I can make. Bam. Let me see if I can get it to come clear. There's two different colors. There's pink on the bottom. I'm sorry, pink on the top. Now you can kind of see the colors. It is glow in the dark with these colors. Like it's pink, but it just doesn't capture it doesn't translate very well electronically with this phone, but purple is at the bottom and pink is at the top. This one does look like a gummy candy, huh? So on a palm. Yeah. Yeah, and depending which part is the hottest, like the mold itself, right? It was upside down like this. And so this is the top of the head is what got the most heat. So let me turn the light. Isn't that kick ass? I mean, who doesn't want that on their backpack or like keychain? Then you can find your keys. Hey, hello, what did I just make? Although I don't know if I want it pink. I'm not really a pink kind of girl. But I could rock purple for sure. Pink's just not my color. I'd rather do red or make my own color. Cloud, what do you think about this one? So we have this one. It's half and half. Oh, shit everywhere. We have the gilded dragon. Oh, that was upside down. Sorry. The gilded one. And we have the other pink one. So that's what we made tonight, guys. You guys made it with me. Oh, I hope the CK merch is meant to be. Look, something's going on up in the universe, man. When it's retrograde, that we all feel it. There is no doubt about that. I think this is the one that... No, this isn't the one that Stardust wanted. I think this is the one I made and Stardust liked it. She'll have to pick. But I have to clean it up because I went over. Boom. Yeah, do you like them? I was thinking about have these dried roses. So I'm going to put that in something. But when dried flowers become reconstituted, I guess, within the resin, it floats. They float like hair. So that's a little rose. And then I'm working on this one. You can see that I've been working on this. I've scuffed it up a lot right through here because I didn't, I wanted to make more of a bevel because I wanted it to be very smooth and beveled. So what I did was I cast it way over the top here and then actually made the resin encapsulate this piece of jewelry so that it's not just the metal, but it could bevel over was my idea. Yeah. Thank you. On a palm. So and Stardust is coming to New Orleans, so I can make her anything, anytime. Do you want me to mail you one of these when I fix it? And if you do, you just have to tell me if you want it to be a keychain, a necklace, if you want another one to make earrings out of. I can make whatever. So it can also go on top of something else. You know, resin also sticks to resin. So, you know, maybe if I had this is a jewelry box, but you could put, you know, these over the top of them, hanging over, da, 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 da. You know, any of that jazz. So, did you guys have fun? Norminda, I have these beautiful molds that I can make all kinds of stuff with. I mean, I have like a little bit of everything. You know, this isn't even half of my stuff. But Vaughn, do they even make nudie magazines anymore? I contemplated this the other day as the reason I'm asking. Here is a little thing. I put my little dish soap and stuff, you know, I put my soaps in there, whatever. This was just an experiment. I wanted to see what Mardi Gras little jewelry beads would do, and I had just gotten my colors in, and I wanted to play and see what it would look like to play around with the colors a little bit. This is not perfect. This is the first thing I made out of that mold. It's just joshing around, you know, just playing around. I screwed it up because I put eyeshadow instead of makeup powder. So, yeah. Anupam, you are hilarious. Just hilarious. Yeah, so hopefully I'll be making lots of stuff. I have lots of different kinds of boxes and jewelry, I mean, anything. Like, I have antique stuff, you know. That's a 4-leaf clover, but it has, it's blurry because it's been worked. And so I have to open up those pores, you know, you have to score it, just like clay or anything else that you're trying to fill in. This one's another one, but there's lots of stuff. That's just stuff I haven't finished that I'm working on. But Arnold Schwarzenegger. Fitness. Oh my gosh. Did y'all have fun? I gotta catch up on this chat. Ooh, you know what? You want to see my bracelet that I cast the bug in, the bee? It's really cool. I could show you that. But Anupam, do you want this one? You have a sense of humor like an adult. Like, where do you get your sense of humor from? What is that? Oh, there's, I know, I can't wait to get a shirt. I'm excited. I like this one. I think it would be better with not so many flakes, but I really was trying to bedazzle this one. But I do like how just like that. Yeah, if you have a bee, that would be awesome. Let me show you my bee. Well, actually, I have a half bee that's cast. I could just cast the rest of it. Where's my half bee at? I don't know. I'm not going to be able to find it right now. D'Angelo! But I think I do know where that piece of jewelry is, so maybe next time I'll show it, because I got to go into the studio and go probably fall over something. Who knows? My father went to get the book. He'd be the most disappointed look if he didn't tell anybody though. My mom, how old are you? I know you say that you're very young, but I just get this. Oh, poor thing, Cloud. Little bee. I just get this idea that you're either an old soul. Maybe young body, but old soul. You're just so funny and witty, and the way you speak is just, it's hilarious. I love it. It has a lot of flow. You have a lot of store. I mean, just, I'm a fan. Would you smash it, Mom? You gotta go. That's how I did my bugs. I just got a lamp like this. Hello, darling. Nice to see you. Yeah, got one of these. Oh, that makes a weird thing. So, I could take the headlamp off, but why? It's cool. Yeah, you would have ate it if it was a termite. That's right. Actually, I found this weird larvae today, and I had never seen it, but it could have been a bee. It could have been a bee, and because the wood bees. And so it fell down, and I called the chickens over, and they loved it. I smashed one of them, and it was like ooey gooey grossness, and it stunk really bad. But the chickens loved it. Maybe it can, yeah. Maybe it can be the bee, can be the art, right? Yes. Yes. Maybe we can all do a bee, because they're out. And I think there was bee larvae. I'm pretty sure. It's just guess off the old noggin, but you know, since they're eating the holes right above it, I figured, wow, it was like a bot fly looking weird stuff. You hate your keyboard? Yeah, because can you imagine me getting on my phone with hands like this? That's why I have like napkins. But yeah, if I go touching my phone, I'm in trouble because that'll dry. Yeah. You hate it too on a poem. Hey, did your uncle ever get out of Greece? I mean, was he ever allowed back in? I told my cousin that today. I told her your story. I was like, that Anupam is so funny. I was telling her about you because I had just seen your post or your short. I was like, holy macaroni. Wow. Oh, it's wrapped in saran wrap now? Yeah, I can't wrap my phone in that, but I feel like I have this stuff still on me. It's definitely all over my hands, and I'm going to have to. Thank you for what? For hating? No. For sending it my way. That's right. So I might do some Three's Company bits. 'Cause I like old TV shows and stuff. So I was thinking Three's Company for the perfect chair. She says, oh, that's acceptable then. Just too funny. Thank you for making that short. I loved it. It was so true. So true. Wrestling. Still haven't got that snake yet, though. He's on the list tomorrow. Oh, shoot. We made another one. I lost this little gazmo. Shoot. We made 4 of them, y'all. Glow in the dark, gold, half and half glow in the dark, and wannabe glow in the dark. You'll have to, yeah. I am tired. It's 2 in the morning. I'm having another hot flash, honestly. I'm gonna be honest with you. Shit, let me show you something real quick though. I did get these today. And they were free. I don't... What short, Vaughn? The one that you made! Look, there are 3 of the same. Yeah. And they were $2. And I got them for free. Like... Oh, thank you. Wow. What a name. Does it smell like cheddar under there? Yeah. That'd be cool. And then, and I don't have a scratcher thing. So, but I do have something very familiar, which is a T25 bit, star bit, screw. Use them all the time. I thought maybe I could scratch it like that. Oh, yeah. Scratch it. And then I have this little container. I'm not really in the mood either. I'm tired. I would just be like, word salad. Word salad. Actually, I think I'm going to make a salad before I go to sleep. I know. He is a kicker for a reason. Yes. So this is called, I thought this was about hot flashes. Ain't no freaking hot flashes up in here. Dr. BioCare 7-Day Flash. Advanced Hot Sweat Cream. So you take a bath. Has nothing to do with menopause though. It's just a weird way of putting it, calling it 7 days. 7 days flash. So what it is, it's a moisturizer, and it's supposed to tighten, tone your skin, promotes cell longevity, increase skin elasticity. I can read very well, but what I can't do is see very well. So I don't have my readers on. So yeah, but apparently you take a bath, and after you put this on, you put this on the wrinkliest spot. I think I'm gonna tar my face and my neck, really. Yeah. It's supposed to burn like hell. I mean burn, like light you on fire. That's why it's called 7 Days Flash. It's got some capsaicin and stuff like that. And I've read a few of the ingredients in here. I think I'm gonna try it. And I'm gonna do, I'll probably try it on a live because I've heard that it really sends you burning. So I figured, what the hell? Might as well put it everywhere. Just everywhere. I mean, I can put it right here. I can put it right here. And look, the bugs. Look, the bugs got me so bad. See that? That's what I'm talking about. That wrinkly spot right there. Flash it away. So, taking care of business in a flash, TCB. Love it. I'm going to take care of wrinkles. Take care of wrinkles in a flash. Don't you think I should do it on a live so we can, like, both have hot flashes together? Everybody. We could all play. Yeah. Fire flash. I'm telling you. My cousin, Crystal, she put this on today. She got 2 of these. Mommy! I'm so sorry I couldn't come to your live last night. I got to my cousin's house and all hell broke loose. I swear to God. It's nothing to even write home about. But it took all of my attention. That's what it did. So, was able to drop that. Now I can go back to supporting. I shouldn't have left my house. You know what I'm saying? I don't leave my house for a reason. I mean, I do leave my house. I go do all kinds of fun adventures. But, if I can help it, I try not to be around too many humans. Except if they're little, you know. I like little humans. The world has not corrupted them yet. and turn the silly little hearts into black, I don't know, coal. So, yeah. Oh, you have no option otherwise. See, that's what I'm talking about. Freaking wit for days, man. Days. I love it. Now, see, when it comes to like stressful things, I just, well, especially how many have piled up on me recently, but just you have no time for wit. Do you know what I mean? When you have the world's problems on you. And so, yeah. I decided I wasn't going to date you no more. No more. No more. So, and then you can have time for like, I don't know, resin casting glow-in-the-dark skulls. Who doesn't like that? I mean, y'all probably can't. I was just jacking around at first, and then I really did fall over. I was going, because, you know, it's like, I can't really put it up and hold it, but yeah. I do want to take a rest, but I think I want to do this, not a rest, I want to go to sleep for like 8 hours. A rest. What is that? A rest. At first, I was just joking around, you know, like being stupid because I can't really reach it up like that. And then I really fell over. Well, because this is like one of those antique chairs, and you know how it comes down. Not antique, but you know how it comes down, and I just kind of slid off. So there we go. Listen, let me tell you, it's all day long with this shit. I mean, when I used to do sales, if I needed to slip and fall for my client or just be the dumbest one in the room just so that they could like look good, I would. That's why everybody loved me, because I would be the one that would just not slip and fall. I don't mean like for a lawsuit or something, but you know, if you need somebody to stumble and make a distraction, I'm your girl. So I think I don't really like pink. That's not my color. It's not my jam. I don't have anything pink. It's just, I think I like the purple part, but I like this one too. I think if I was going to do this again, I would put black resin. I would, not black resin, but what I would do is I would put I would probably take my mold and spin it where I could get gold flakes all over it. Just not this thick, but I would probably crunch them up a little bit more, and I would spread it out just so it goes on the outer layer. Then I would flash it, and then once it's just a shell of itself, then I would fill it up with something black. That way, you would see the definition in this so much better. If I was a gambling girl and I was thinking about the best way to show off all of these crooks and crinkles, then that's what I would do. Is I would get the outline first, and then I would fill in the middle. Yeah. Peanuts. Yum. Yeah. But I like this one, I think. I'm not sure. I like this alien head, too. They're all my favorites, really. And this one glows in the dark, so I can't really be mad at magenta, you know? It did nothing to me besides glow in the dark. D'Angelo. So, yeah, if y'all ever want to come to the shit show, I'm always here, you know? Tickets are free. You know? Yeah, anytime. You need a boost up, I'm your girl. You like them? Which one was your favorite? Half and half. Glows in the dark. Doesn't glow in the dark, but looks like it should. Golden clear. Gilded. Man, I really want to watch some Indiana Jones now in the Temple of Doom. They eat monkey brains. Monkey brains. And then the glow in the dark magenta. This is Autumn Pomso. Unless you want this purple one. Autumn, you have to let me know which one you want. And then we'll get it in the box for you. Oh, and then you have to tell me what you want me to make it into, too. It could just be something that goes, I don't know. I mean, it could be a barrette. You know, you can make barrettes out of them. Jewelry, necklaces, anything you want, really. So, sky's the limit. When I give people too many options, sometimes that breaks them out a little bit, you know. So, but yeah, maybe next time you see me, I'll be wearing my hot flash cream, or not hot flash, 7-day flash. That is going to make all my crinkles and wrinkles just go right away. Hope does something about the grays too, but whatever. We'll check that out next time. So that's what I'm gonna be trying. I anticipate my skin wanting to crawl off of me. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, no, you know, I do want a ticket to Vegas. I want a ticket to ride. But, I think it's got to be something I can just lay there and go, Things that make you go, I'm so tired. Tried to go swimming yesterday. Never even got in. But I am going to go swimming Memorial Day weekend, which is coming up. I think it's going to be a slice and skillet day because all the kids suck right now. Yeah. And I think we're going to leave those little suckers out of the party. And we're going to barbecue. All that. He gets violent when he drinks. Violent! Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I do want to go to Vegas, actually. I'm just not sure how long my starry eyes forever will stay awake. Yeah. But I do want to scratch the tickets too. Y'all want to scratch some tickets another time? Because I can save them. I'm not really like a, oh my God, I gotta scratch it. I got the itch. Not like that, you know. But I do believe that these are going to be winners. Because I told the guy at the store that if I won, I was going to come back and give him a little cut, kickback. You know, little cut of my money, my fun and money. Yeah. Tickets are fun to scratch. Get to scratching. That's what I think of whenever I see the scratching community and like they come in my room or whatever. They're $2 tickets and I got them for free because I don't know. I guess I had rewards or something. I don't really know. I was only gonna get one, but he's like, you need to get another one of these, or I forget how it went. He wanted me to get 4, but I was like, dude, that's way too much. Like I'm not the gambling type of girl. You bought a new book, like a scratching book. Scratching. I was gonna scratch it with it. I usually scratch it with a like a penny or something. But I have a star bit. Yeah. That's a 25 right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good screws. You won $1,000 on a $2 scratcher once? Well, here's the thing. The reason I told the guy was I always do that if I get a ticket, which is very rarely, and it's usually one of those boring bingo cards that I don't win shit on. So the guy's like, well, this is a really good card. And I was like, well, how do you know? And he's like, well, you go to the Louisiana Lottery ticket site and you go press on it. And it tells you how many have won and how many have cashed out and all this good jazz. And he said that that ticket had 40%. So, well, they had already won 40%, so it's like 60 or something percent that I had a chance. And he's like, it's a really good one. Plus, I got the very first of the roll, and he said that's where it hits. So I figured, what the hell? It's free, and I've been wanting to scratch it, you know? Get my scratch on. Yeah. Gilly. Yeah. Do y'all remember Gilly from Saturday Night Live shit? Kristen Wiig is hilarious, but Gilly, oh my God, pops in my head all the time. Love it. Yeah, but you won it in California. Yeah, but I'm gonna win it in Louisiana. Oh, you scratch it on panels. That's fun. Yeah, gotta do some black magic to do that. Never black magic. Never. That old black magic that you know so well. No. Let's see if I can get my eyes do the way. It's not me. I could do the way, but I was trying to. I'm not good with that. But I do think I am going to go wash the resin off of my hands because that would be like the most responsible thing to do with chemicals on my hands. And then I probably need to shower. I'll wait for you guys for this though. Yeah. But guess what? It's all going to be perfect. It's all going to be perfect, my friend. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, you better not be dipping your fingers in that mashed potatoes like that. Oh my God, Vaughn. That's the worst thing that you could possibly do, is to put a love spell on someone. Because you know what happens? Do you know what happens whenever you do that? The opposite happens. They actually end up hating you. That's why you don't do that to people. You don't do things like that. You should never have to like, ooh, I'm going to make you love me. No, brother. No, sister. No. Yeah, it ends up tragic whenever when people do that. I tell people all the time, I'll be doing that shit. They don't listen. They don't listen. So whatever. Exactly. Yeah, no, that's quite the opposite. They will hate you. With, like, you just don't do stuff like that. You don't put any bad juju on anybody. A spell is the same thing as just saying, yeah, well, I hope you have a bad day. You know? Same thing. It's spoken into existence. not even that, just the speaking of it. It's the emotion and the energy behind it that you create to even come up with such blasphemy and bullshit. So, yeah, thoughts become things, things become reality, you know? And if you go around spitting venom, then you get nothing back but venom. And will you smash a grasshopper if you got one in your hand? Very good question. 2 answers to that. We have a grasshopper here that is full of grease, and you can, an oil, and just gross. It's black, and it's got these cool orange dots all over, like polka dots. It's really, really beautiful, beautiful bug. The problem is you can't go fishing with it. You can't do nothing. And what it does is it eats up everything, all of your plants, everything. So I smash those. I do. I'll pop them on the ground like a popper, because if you don't, it's bad news. And you can do, there's not a single thing you can do with those things. I don't even know why they're surviving or why they're alive, but, or what their purpose, they have to have a purpose. So maybe I should try to figure that one out first. Then I could use it for my advantage if I read the instructions. And then, I did find a grasshopper yesterday, and I fed it to Clementine. She loved it. So, no, not necessarily, but it was in the cage already, and so I just kind of, but yeah, if it's a bug, I'm going to give it to my chickens, because, you know, dust to dust, it just goes back into the whatever, you know, we just poop it all out. It was a mad lover. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. My little chickens follow me around like a grasshopper. And actually, I remember all that sand that I had that I put down, and I blocked it up, and I was going to put cement on it. Well, I really liked my sand idea for that to be the bottom of their chicken coop, because there's just a ton of benefits to it, right? That way outweigh a mite or a bug. So what I did was, for the last couple of days, I treated all of that sand in that area with a bug killer. So it should be dry tomorrow. I'm moving their cage, and then I'm building on it, and that will be their permanent location. Possibly. Till I change my mind and make it bigger, better, badder. But I am making them a tree. And so I'm going to make the armature for it. And then I'm going to oh, the lizard. Oh, yep. Feed it to my chickens. I used to have a 5-foot iguana. He was 5.5 feet, 5 foot. Anyways, so I would let him free roam in my house. Yeah. So when I woke up, I would have my dog, or I'd have my cat, my dog, and then my 5-foot iguana. And his name was Gomez, and he had a litter box, and he used it, and he's the cleanest damn iguana you ever seen. But he was 5 feet long. I mean, you know, his belly, he was a big old boy, you know. And he would crawl up on you, nod his little head, rub up against you. All my animals are super friendly. What kind of did you have? Yeah, what kind of lizard did you have? Yeah. So when he started having convulsions, I called the university that I went to. They have an exotic pet animal. They have a huge veterinary program, and they have a huge, very large, very prestigious exotic animal clinic. And hi, Adonis. I do. Seems, I know that I remember the name. How are you this evening? So keep a watch for that on y'all. He was a blue-bellied lizard. Oh. Oh, it got out of it. You tamed it. Oh, you saved it. And it loved you. See, that's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, thank you. Looking rather skanky. Just about to go to sleep and dirty. Need to take a shower. Got resin all over me. We made a bunch of resin. Not a bunch. We made 4. They glow in the dark though, and they're crow skulls. I had a little mold for. Meep, 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 meep. And so we poured a little bit of resin. And this one's on palms. Glows in the dark. And this one glows in the dark too. For whoever wants this one, I don't know. But my chickens are so cute. They do follow me around. But yeah, he lived in the house. He wasn't a filthy creature. He had a water box too. So he would go swimming every day in the house. And then you had a chameleon. Had a lot of them out there. Yeah. Got so many lizards. It's so much fun. I love them. Lizards, tree frogs. It is evening here. What time is it where you are, Adonis? Yeah, it's evening. It's actually 3 o'clock in the morning. I wouldn't want to be doing anything else at 3 o'clock in the morning besides making art, honestly. Yeah. PM. Wow, where are you? It's early morning. Yeah, Vaughn, it's like 1 for you. You in the kicker. Oh, I guess I'll be drinking the resin on my hands. Perfect. No, it's dry now. Where are you, Adonis? What part of the world are you in? Let me see. If I had to guess, it's 3 here. You're... Yeah. India. Do you know Anupam? So I do think I am going to go to sleep because it is, it's a new day tomorrow. I have to get up kind of early because Skillet's coming over and we're going to have some fun. Who knows what we're going to get into. You never know with us. I was trying to drag her across the floor last night because I was like, oh, let's do this really funny bit. You know, I just thought about this. And so she was down for it, right? She let me do it. And I started pulling her across the hall floor and it was great. Then some stupid little kids came in and said, y'all can't be doing this. Y'all are embarrassing. I'm like, dude, it's a bit. I warned you beforehand. Get out of my way. So, you guys won't ever see that. We might have to do it again, though. One time, my mother had to prepare a basket to give out to my neighbor, but Charlie crawled up and had hidden himself in it. And then my neighbor jumped and flinched across. Was Charlie the name of your little chameleon? Charlie the chameleon. Yep, she's in India too. So I am falling asleep. So I'm going to wish you all a great night and let's play with some resin again. I'm sorry you missed it, Adonis, but we're gonna play again. Yeah, Charlie was your chameleon's name. That's cute. Yeah, y'all, Anupam, make sure you watch some of Adonis's stuff for sure and connect so he can connect back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to sleep. You know, I actually haven't. I have been doing other, like, watching so much YouTube lately that I haven't watched some of the normal stuff that I would be intrigued about. So, um, you did. This is what we made. I'll show you real quick. That glows in the dark. They're cool. Hold on. Let me chat up for you. So I was thinking maybe I might watch something that I'm actually intrigued about and interested, because it's kind of hard to see him because I didn't let him go for too long. Let me turn him on again. My brain is hungry for, like, knowledge at all times. I must feed the beast. I'm a weirdo. I like to learn. It likes to rub the lotion on its skin. I like to learn new things all the time. And if it's not new stuff, then it's cool. I like to learn. I mean, new to me is what I mean. But yeah, here we go. There you go. See him now? Trying to get this one. Get right with the lower. Did you guys have fun making glow in the dark crow or raven's heads? I mean, where else can you get this kind of fun, right?
Hello. Why, hello. How are you? Well, I'm doing just fine. Thanks for asking. Okay. Did you know that you're glow in the dark? Why, yes, I do, sir. Thank you for asking. What brings you this way? Oh, glow in the dark. Glow in the dark what? Resin!
So, let me turn the light on before I go bonkers batty and knock something over. Peekaboo! Hey, there you are. So, Cloud, you want one? What color do you want one? I'm sure you got a P.O. box out there somewhere. Yeah. So, split and glass in that door. Unbreakable. You know what I was thinking about the other day? Oh my God. I was thinking that Tess and Vaughn might really like this, but Vaughn's probably already seen this. I think Cloud and I discussed this before. See, I don't know what Unbreakable is. Split and glass. But Unbreakable, split, and glass. But I was thinking Better Off Dead. Because in the shower, I was in there, and for some reason it popped in my head, and I started talking like Howard Cosell. And so there it went from there. And then I went to the part, I just remembered that part in the movie where Lane is driving that smoking hot black Camaro. Oh, you watched it not too long ago? Yeah. What color do you want yours? I mean, this doesn't have to be, I can make it, you just have to give me some ideas of what your color scheme is, or I know what your favorite color is, I think. I think it's black, like mine. Yeah, that's a good one. 16 candles. The donga need food. No more wanky around drinky. The donga need food. Oh, the dark crystal. Yes. Oh my God. Those puppets. So good. I mean, so good. Maybe we should watch the one where the dark crystal, or Indiana Jones with the monkey brains. Monkey brains. I I love this. I'm gonna do this one again, but in glow in the dark. But it's cool like it is, you know? But I mean, I need me one of these in black, but black that glows in the dark. So that's what I have this clear for. This is just, it's just gonna make, this is just the popper. Do I like horror movies? I do like horror movies, but I like B horror movies like The House on Haunted Hill with Vincent Price. I like Vincent Price movies. I like Peter Lorre. I like old stuff like that. Bela Lugosi. I like Mel Brooks. I like Gene Wilder. Love me some Richard Pryor. Things like that. If I'm gonna watch horror movies. Not like, no, I'm not watching any Saw shit. If that's what you mean. And yeah. Anything that's real life, like The Cabin, or anything that could happen in real life, like that kind of stuff, torture, dark web kind of shit, I'm not gelling with. Gelish. Yeah, I can't dig any of that. Now, I have seen The Conjuring. That's like ghostly stuff. So that's not like, that doesn't really freak me out that much. But it's like human to human stuff that I just can't. And I'm not really, I like more Creature of the Black Lagoon, stuff like that. Not so, I do like The Conjuring and stuff, and movies like that. But, you know, like The Ring and stuff. But I don't know. I'm not into all the mainstream stuff. I like a more underground. More underground. Yeah. Have never been so scary. Just a few jump scares. Yeah. Scream. Love that. I like funny horror movies like the Wayans brothers, like stuff like that. I try not to go too close to reality as possible on anybody's level. So The Conjuring and stuff really wouldn't scare me, although I've met some fucking demons. Yeah, have I? Yeah. Last Rites. That's the good one. Tell me y'all's favorite horror movie. Yeah. Like anything that's too close to home. Karate Kid, the original, yeah. I'm not really a fan of remakes that completely change it for a new generation. I think that there's more creative ways. Then, of course, I've never seen the new Karate Kid movie, but I would imagine the reason I've never watched it or been intrigued about it, because I used to watch the Karate Kid all the time. Ralph Macchio was my boyfriend. Okay? Was my boyfriend. I mean, him here, right? I thought it was the hottest ever. So, that was Karate Kid days. Nightmare on Elm Street. You lost my sleep. Good one. Freddie, what is that song? 1, 2, 3. Freddy's coming for me. 4, 5, 6. You better pick up sticks. That's not what it is, though, but whatever. Yeah. I don't like the cabin and those, like, what is it where everybody locks it, like everybody is anarchy for like 24 hours or whatever. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Let's see if we can do it. 3, 4, better lock that door. We can do it way scarier than that. Ready? Hit it, toots! 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock that door. Pretty scary stuff. 5, 6, grab your crucifix. Oh, you gave your grandma a bath. That's awesome. 7, 8, better stay up late. 9, 10, never sleep again. Oh, I think I could do way creepier than that. Freddy's dead in 3D. Ah, Freddy's dead, yes. Ooh, 3D! Hell yeah. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. I have to sound like a kid. I'm like, oh shit. It's gonna fall over again. Yeah. I am still awake, but actually I'm about to go to sleep because I have to be up to play because I know that she's going to be here early in the morning. And if I go to sleep at 4, then I can wake up at like 8, something like that, and be good. Yeah. So I think I am actually going to go to sleep. And I'll catch movie night tomorrow after I catch up on a little bit of sleep. Yeah. It will be a short sleep, but you know, I didn't feel good for a few days, so I just let my playlist roll. And I mean, I did watch stuff too. I did watch a lot of stuff too. But I was trying to catch up on sleep, and I can feel it's weighing on me now. But I know that I want to have a really fun day tomorrow, so I know I want to have a really fun day tomorrow, so I'm excited. So I won't be able to sleep. I'll be ready to get up and like go play. You know, you get to go play. You want to go play? I want to go remember and go play. So, congrats. You have 33 million. Ooh. Thank you for pointing that out. Norminda, you're so much like me because like you'll work out, but like if I'm going up the stairs or something and I've got like, let's just say I have 2 bags and they have like milk and honeydews or whatever, cantaloupes, whatever's heavy, right? Canned food. While I'm going up the stairs, I go like this, or I go like this, you know, just to kind of keep it going. Oh, Adonis, Norminda, thank you guys for coming. If you guys want to come and I can do this again and we can make more craziness, then I know that I have some bee boxes that I have to finish for wood bees, and I have some bird houses that I have already cut. Yeah. No muscles. So I have all this stuff cut. This is really from like using tools and stuff and painting. You know, you do a lot of this when you paint, so that's how my arms get defined. But, you know, I don't do anything. Yeah. You try to carry everything at once. Well, I have stairs. So, I go up and down, and when I go up and down the stairs, I might do a squat in between that, or whatever, a kickback. I do plie. I don't know, first position, second position, and third. I do like to do, so I dance a lot too, you know. I'm always shaking it somewhere in the house or outside, you know that. I'm always got music on, jamming. Can't jam here though, won't let ya. Otherwise, turn it up, man. You're rocking out. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Norminda, you keep working out. I think we're probably the same age, honestly. And your body looks amazing. So you ain't no slouch sitting over there. And this just comes from using power tools and like mowing the yard, honestly. I have a zero turn, but it's great and all, but it doesn't cut my grass as pretty as I would like it. And I can't make compost. Well, yeah, I can because I have some bags on it, but um, I don't get as good of a workout, you know. You're turning 61 next month. Oh my God, happy birthday! Yeah, right. Everything's everywhere. Well, you. Oh, I'm over 40 for sure. But you do not look like you are 61 at all. No way, Jose. What was that just flew? Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. I think this was a really super fun live. And I can't wait to make more stuff with you guys because I'll just make it all. Just whatever. Yeah. I seen 35. Thanks. I'll take it. Except for the grays give it away. So just wait until I put my henna in there and then be back in business. Oh, and this 7-day flash. Gets all these wrinkles and that telltale sign right there. Which I don't really care. My whole family has a double chin. We're all quackers. And so if I didn't have it, I wouldn't look like I fit in with my family, you know? I'd be the oddball out. So it's all good. They say when you have a deviated septum that you're very artistic. So, hey, I'll take it. I could have had it fixed when I was way younger, and I did have somebody try to push me to get it fixed. But then I was like, wait a minute. So you want me to change my nose because you think it's weird? Well, I mean, it's a predominant nose in my family. We all have it. It just fits and looks different on everybody else's skull and structure because I used to sculpt humans' faces and stuff. So I understand all the molecular structure that goes on. And yeah, I was like, man, I can't believe you tried to get me to do that when I was like 18 years old. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You know, there's nothing wrong with my crooked nose. Huh. If it was straight, there might be something wrong with it. So, whew. I know. You gotta get me with like a gator or something. Crawfish. Anupam, I'm gonna have to think of something for you. Something super cool. Did you decide, real quick, did you decide if you want the purple and pink one or just regular pink glow in the dark magenta? It's up to you. Or you can have both. Yes. Yeah, I'm perfectly wonderful just the way I'm made. Yeah, exactly. I don't really have a choice, for one thing. And I don't think that the creator creates bad stuff. I think that he creates perfect things, and then you want the purple and pink one? Oh, cool. Well, this is yours then. Glows in the dark. And why would he make something that wasn't like perfect just like him? It's supposed to be made in his image or whatever. Maybe not. I don't know what your religion is. I don't even care. But it's just energy. And, you know, energy is not created nor destroyed. It always has been, always will be, and always is. First law of thermodynamics. So, that shit gets me fired up, man. Um, yeah, I like to be perfectly imperfect. And I wouldn't want to be perfect, and I wouldn't want to be like anybody else ever. So, if I walk into a room, we all look the same, I guarantee you I'm walking out to do something else. Something else. Yeah. Uh, you know, Anupam, let me tell you something. I don't know how old you are, but I have had a lot of people um, try to hold me down, or steal my energy and my soul and all that. You know what I mean? They like when you're hot for teacher. You know, you just like I just enjoy being alive. Um, it's cool. There's lots of things to learn. There's lots of things to do. I mean, there's so much hate and crap in the world. I can't watch the news. I can't even have notifications on my phone because that stuff just jacks me up. But um, I just see really beautiful things in life. And I do drink 2 cups of coffee in the morning, and I like to have a soda in the day. You're right, I do. But the rest of this is just pure natural what's inside. So I hate the news, Vaughn. I can't even, yeah. And then people look at me like, what is wrong with you? Why do you have so much energy? And you know what I'm thinking of them? Or how can you be so positive all the time? I'm thinking, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, seriously. It's a choice. It's not easy. It's a choice I made a long time ago that I don't want that kind of life. Yeah, that's right. And you know, Anupam, let me tell you something. My cousin said something, home skillet, the one with the light red hair. She said something amazing yesterday. She said, everybody wants you to succeed, but they don't want you to succeed more than them, or to be better than them, or bigger than them. And I thought to myself, never heard it put that way. Look at you. It's amazing. And it's true. Everybody does want you to do good. They do want you to succeed. You know, I'm not talking about y'all, because this is not a competition like that. But people do look at things like a competition, and if you do really well, they do want you to succeed, but you can't do better than them. See? Better get your little butt back in line, buddy. And that's what I don't like about it. So, I stopped watching the news and any TV really. Long time, probably about the same time. And I decided that, you know, it's a choice, and I could either be around cool people that want to have fun and don't want to talk about craziness and want to like enjoy the simpler things in life and things that actually matter, you know, like who you are inside, you know, how you treat others, you know, the norm, the little shit people forget about. So I don't really I don't like superficial friends. I don't like superficial people. I don't like, you know, if you're on something that's going to make you steal my shit, you better run. Because I don't put up with that foolishness at all. You know, I'm not really a drinker. I do like to bust a move every once in a while, but it's been a really, really long time. And it's just not something that's needed in my world, I guess I should say. I don't have a problem if anybody wants to do anything, but unless it's gonna make you steal my shit, and then we get a problem. See, but yeah, I just do me, and I am filled with energy. You see, I go through hot flashes, so clearly I'm up in age, but. Yes, I am I am from the USA. I am from Louisiana, New Orleans. Yes, life is beautiful and the world is beautiful, but the people in it aren't. So don't destroy your world for such people. A quote by your grandma that always taught you, that's good. That's true. So I just try to like to have a good time, and there's, if you spit venom, I'm gonna draw a line and I'm gonna say, look, I do this all the time to people. Even if we're in a parking lot or something, I'll find a line on the ground. I'll say, look here, bub. See that line over there? That's a negativity line. Where I sit is a positivity line. So if you need to go over there and do the dance, get the wiggles out, get whatever out, you go do that. But then when you come back across that line, you be ready for some fun and get all that off of you. So go over there and just shake it out if you need to. Go scream, go sing, whatever you need to do to get the monkey off your back that you're spreading to me, because I don't like your venom. And life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. You're so funny. Yeah, I don't know what's on the news. Stay tuned. That's right. Oh, you're talking with your grandma. You're so kind. I used to take care of my grandparents too. And I'm so glad I did, because they were amazing people and they took care of me. I mean, somebody had to wipe my hair. You know what I mean? Somebody had to take care of me and make sure I was still breathing. I appreciate it. Parents, grandparents, all that jazz. You know, whoever did that for me, all those people. But for my grandparents, it was my way of giving back, you know? Hey man, I wouldn't be here without you, sort of thing. Like, of course I gotcha. Of course I gotcha. Are you kidding me? Pfft, yeah. So, but I'm so glad that you get to spend your time with her. Love her up. Love her up, love her up, love her up, love her up. Make sure you get some pictures. Like, you know, fill your camera up with all the wonderful stuff that you guys do now. You know, whether it's reading books or just watching the wall and the paint crawl, who knows? Doesn't matter what it is, really. You're there, you know. Before my grandmother died, I did our hands, and then my child too, so it was like generations. I like hands, so that was really cool. So I framed it and I drew it out and framed it, and just really awesome. I'm so glad I did that, because now I can see whose fingers I have. Where does they get me? Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get, Jenny. So I am gonna go to bed, because I have to be asleep by 4. Otherwise my day's gonna be Grandpa and Grandma, second Mom and Dad. Yep. You took care of them, Adonis? Because I did. And I went and did their hair and their makeup or whatever in the funeral home too. I was like, let me up in this. I'll do it. I don't care. You know, it's just whatever. It's just flesh, bones, calcium, carbonate, whatever. You know, it is what it is. So I went in and did it. And I had a great time. Yeah, I'm so sorry that they are all passed away. I know that's hard. I've had to deal with that, and that's a booger. Real booger. But you know what I do that helps me? Not that you're asking for my opinion, but because I dream in color, in stereo, in 4D, it's very emotional. I sweat, all kinds of stuff. I see all of my dead people. I see dead people in my sleep. So when I sleep for my 8 hours, I have to get that good sleep so I can play with them. And I can lucid dream, and so that's what I do with the dead folks. Because see, I don't have a passport. Vaughn, think I might have seen a bug. Not sure. I'm gonna get it either way. I don't know what the hell. That's where I see my dead folk. And we go play all the time. And I can smell them, I can see them, I can sense them, I can taste them. The raspberries taste like raspberries. The snozberries taste like snozberries. You know? So, Adonis, when you go to sleep, if you're missing them, just start thinking about them. You know, maybe start from the top and outline their body and remember the, you know, if we were gonna do it for me, you know, the curls, and then you can see them moving, and you can smell them, whatever they used to smell like, and then shoulders, and then you start to feel the body heat and things like that. So if you want to see them, or if you want to dream about them, I guess, you gotta put it in your head, you know? You gotta tell yourself, that's where we're going tonight, this is what we're doing. Come on, let's go. And then you go and you do that. I don't know who I'm gonna play with tonight, but we always go on some fun adventure. And sometimes we fly. It's really cool. But, okay, I am gonna take off. Yeah, you understand? It's got to be a 4D experience to you before you start in the dream, too. So, like, you might want to think about them, or you and them in a memory. Do you know any trick to lucid dream? Well, I studied Carlos Castaneda when I was really young, but I did not understand that anybody else knew how to lucid dream. Yeah, that's how you do it. I just thought it was normal. And then when I read his work, I was like, holy shit, there's other weirdos out there like me. I didn't even know what I was doing. But it had always happened. I go back, finish the dream, whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah. And it's all encompassing, you know. I'm in it. I'm not even really in my body. I don't know where I am, but I'm wherever we are is where I am. And it's almost like I get sucked back in. So my trick is, the best way to do it is when you are in the dream and there's a struggle or something that you're not quite comfortable with, right? And so, and you're struggling, you're like pulling that ball and chain or whatever it is. You know, you're punching, but it's like, and then your hand goes to rubber. No. So the next time you punch, you do the same thing. So this next time you punch, you go, wait a minute. Wait a minute, the sky's pink or whatever color it is today. I'm in a dream. I can choose to do whatever I want. So while you're in the dream, you subconsciously tell you consciously tell your subconscious that that's what you're doing. And then you take that fist and you go, now I'm making contact. Boom! Instead of wiggle squiggle worm. Yeah. Yes. Well, it is a way to escape reality, but lots of things happen when I go to places like them. Tell me stuff, we see things, lessons are learned. things like that. It's always something they're trying to tell me, though, you know, something. So, but that's for another day, y'all. Yeah. I'll tell you about my secret powers later. Grumpy, what are you doing up? Can you believe it? It's late as heck. Usually I am watching, but I'm watching people in other countries because, like, Autumn Palm and them are awake right now in India. Or usually I'm in an Asian country somewhere. It's lunchtime. Gotcha. See, that's right. You're over there. It's lunchtime. It's 3:47 in the morning, and I am just logging off to go night-night. So, I just want to tell everybody, UAE. Macho man. I don't know where UAE is. And it's probably because, there you go. There you go. Thank you. I hope you have a super fun day, Grumpy, in Dubai. That sounds lovely. You've got the same horror lucid dream twice, and you still think about it as if it matters. Yeah. Remember the whole plot of the story. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Cloud, we'll see you on the next one. I'm gonna cut this off. Next time you go in there on a palm and you're in that same nightmare, you stop running. Stop running. Stop doing everything. Look down, feel your skin, and go, man, this is a dream. Life could be a dream, and I can take you up to paradise. So, just remember that you're dreaming and do whatever you want. Yeah. But good night, guys. I literally have to wash my... I have to go shower, really, is what I have to do. And I have like 10 minutes to do it before I need to go to sleep and get in bed. So, chomp, chomp. Good night, guys. Let's do it again. Thank you for coming. Thank you for playing. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate it. Much love to you all. And have a fabulous day. Well, you're already in a Wednesday. Yeah, y'all have a fabulous Wednesday, everybody. Good night, Vaughn. Good night, Cloud. Good night, Autopalm. Thank you guys for coming. Mommy Tess, Norminda, you keep on doing that. You don't look 61, girlfriend. Ain't no way in the world I would have ever thought that. Maybe like, no, never, ever, ever. Girl, you're looking good. Keep on doing what you're doing. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. You're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Every time I look at you working out, I'm like, look at her. Look at her. I bet she looks good in a bathing suit. You know she does. Good night, y'all. See you later, alligator. Bum, 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 bum. After a while, crocodile. Bum, 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 bum. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Bum, ba-dum, boom. See you later, alligator. And after a while, crocodile.